Wrestling's fake.
Oh, yeah?
Jesus!
The organization that brought you Tangled Web, Tournament of Death, and Prelude to Violence. 15 years of hardcore tradition. The Combat Zone is professional wrestling's proving grounds. Combat Zone doesn't do PG. No ballroom dancers or pimps shucking and jiving in our ring. Just the biggest names in independent professional wrestling. Masada.
Oh my God! What? Yeah, what the hell?
Adam Cole.
Only in pro wrestling can two men kill each other and then follow it up with a hug covered in blood.
Danny Havoc.
Oh, please, no.
Drake Younger.
Just moving your body on the canvas. Painful? Not painful as that!
CZW features the ultimate hybrid style of high-flying mat wrestling combined with hardcore, death-defying action the other promotions wish they were allowed to show you. Get the latest news on live events, internet pay-per-views, and more. Or score yourself a classic CZW t-shirt from their online store. Support the ultra-violent underground. Go to czwrestling.com or follow Combat Zone on Twitter.
MoreLikeRadio.com. Because mean people need to laugh too.
Hey, smoker! Sick of smelling like a burnt turd and having your lungs filled with tar? Are you sad and lonely, like me? Well, help has arrived, at least for the smelly tar part. Put down those disgusting cigarettes and try a RevoCig. RevoCigs are electronic cigarettes that come in both disposable and reusable forms. While normal cigarettes have more than 4,000 toxins, RevoCig e-cigs contain only 5 simple ingredients and using vaping to mimic smoking. For the non-scientist, that means you're puffing water vapor instead of noxious fumes. They even contain nicotine, so you're still getting your fix without filling yourself with poison. They come in different flavors too, like Cured Tobacco, Siberian Menthol, Oregon Blackberry, and the all-new Sava Vanilla. RevoCigs are also money savers. Each individual cartomizer equals about 2 packs of cigarettes and costs only a fraction of the price. You'll literally save thousands. Browse the product catalog online at revosig.com. That's RIVOSIG.com. For a limited time, input the promo code MORE10 at checkout to get 10% off your entire order. That's MORE and the number 10. Join the revolution today at revosig.com.
Previously on Hippojuice.
We've been talking since then, and yeah, that's how we met.
Why did you join?
I'm so depressed right now.
Yeah, why do you sound so sad? We're just asking
questions. We're not throwing vipers at
John,
you.
John has a dog on his head and is laughing about having John the Wipeout Sanzari, and you're worried about this?
I'm cringing because my backyard wrestling story is worse than John.
What did you do?
Wait, what?
Hammy did backyard wrestling too?
Yeah.
There's a mat that can
Hold
support
on.
Hammy?
What was your wrestling name, Hammy?
The Blob?
What was your wrestling name, Hammy?
Okay.
Son of Paul Bear. Pie Eliminator. Son of Paul Bear.
Pie Eliminator. What was your wrestling
Diabetes can't touch this shit.
What was your wrestling name, Hammy?
Well, we were
Thanksgiving
original
Kid. Slimmy Dom Milekovic.
You
I
guys,
like Slimmy Dom Milekovic.
Sorry, we're kidding around.
very hurtful.
Cactus Cooler Jack.
Recorded in front of a live internet audience.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Hippojuice.
What do you think about the Hippojuice show?
What about the Hippojuice
Let me
people?
get back to you a couple minutes. I've never even heard of this. Hippojuice. Were you the douchebag of Royce?
I want to see the Hippojuice
I
email.
love listening to Hippojuice. Hey, this is Patrice O'Neal, and you motherfuckers are listening to Hippojuice.
There's no way! I can't stop!
I'm a producer, motherfucker. I got
Like, there's
shit.
always my mind, so whenever I'm having sex with somebody, it usually takes me a while to come. Oh my god! There's a video. Back away.
Picturing you paralyzed. That's why I'm laughing so hard.
Hippojuice, nigga!
Welcome to the Hippojuice Show. If you want to call in, the number is 954-573-2780 or 908-444-MLR1. Want to send us a tweet at Hippojuicefilm on Twitter. Today is the 3rd day of April 2013.
April Fools! Ha ha ha!
It's
John, don't do that.
Yeah,
Do
don't
not
do
do
that.
I just did.
Anyway,
Have you
guys.
seen how gay Magic Johnson's son is?
Yeah,
Have you seen
yeah.
how gay Ryan Lopez is? What's with the rhetorical questions?
I mean, no, there's
black guy with
gay.
AIDS.
No, there's gay, and then there's like stereotype gay, then there's fake gay, then there's Magic Johnson's son.
And then
This
there's
is just not real.
Maybe
Then there's
okay. Here's what
AIDS
happened.
gay.
I have it figured out. He didn't transfer the AIDS virus to him, just what causes it. That's why his son's gay.
Dude, his son is so gay.
How gay is he?
I don't know, just really, really gay.
That's not a good joke. Don't close with that.
That's awful.
Oh, that's my opener.
You sound like a gay.
It's been a while since Ryan has graced us with his presence on the show.
Hi, Ryan.
Last week I was not on. I was on the week before.
Yeah, you know what you're on, my final nerve.
Yes.
Now that's an opener.
Now, by the way, John, why are you not wearing a funny hat today? You every week I wait to see what new hat you're gonna have, and there's nothing new today.
I ran out of. Actually, I didn't run out of hats. I'll have one for the other half of the show.
Okay, good. Well, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. I guess the thing I wanted to talk about the first was the.
Well, I don't want to talk about anything, so let's just.
I don't want to talk about that.
I want to
See you
talk
next
about
week,
sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me.
Hey, Royce.
Yo, what's up?
I know you do all this wonderful hard work every week and
Yeah.
show prep and all this other stuff.
Mhm.
But before you go diving into that,
Okay.
I'd like to recant a little story from my past adventures this past week.
Okay, well then, hold on. Everyone sit down. It's story time with Sean Orders.
Yes, stories from LA. I think is what I'm going to call this bit.
And what's LA stand for?
Something about gays. I don't know.
Got it.
What joke are you going for, Ryan?
I don't know. Apparently, you weren't going for any though.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Go ahead. I want to hear the story. Go ahead.
The hardest part about being set up is you need a joke.
Yeah.
Right. No, stories from Los Angeles. Okay. So, as everybody may or may not know, and I don't give a fuck what you know.
May or were not know.
Thank you, Marie. I am in Los Angeles, and I've been looking for a job while I've been part-time.
Your quality's
Sean,
your quality's shitting out of me,
I
buddy.
didn't hear a word you just said, Sean.
Oh,
That's
because you're
awesome.
calling from a
My
talk
fault.
boy.
Yeah.
I'm not calling from a talk boy.
He's talking from a talk man.
It's his internet connection, guys.
Okay. Anyway, go ahead, Sean.
Anyway, so I was looking for a job, and I happened to go looking because we were moving into the valley, and I happened to go looking for some.
Wouldn't it flood though, since it's a valley?
No, it doesn't
Okay.
rain in this valley. Jackass.
Now, here's a question. Since you're in the valley, do you see the Bayside kids playing pranks on the valley kids?
Sometimes.
Okay, cool. So go ahead.
Okay, so yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, looking for some furniture and stuff. And I happened to be in the free section on Craigslist in Los Angeles, and I stumbled upon a nice, wonderful ad that was titled "Free Dildo Vibrator to a Good Home."
Okay, and free though. That's not bad. Now, are they used?
Okay, so here's the content of the ad. I found a dildo in my daughter's sock drawer.
Okay.
She shouldn't have this at her age, so I am giving it away to a good home.
How old is she? How old's the daughter? Do we know?
It's pink and shaped like a dolphin.
Whoa,
hold on a second.
whoa. It's pink and shaped like a... First off,
Yes.
Sean, did you buy...
Ask for Mildred, blah, 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 blah.
Now, did you buy it and just sniff it repeatedly?
Well, yeah.
No, but
You didn't need to buy it. It was free.
it's free. Oh, she was just giving it away.
She was giving it away, but I gave her $50 for it.
Nice.
Why would you buy a dildo?
Because it was
Because she found it in her daughter's sock drawer.
Then why would you need to have it though?
That's pretty hot.
What don't you understand? He wants
Just to put it on the shelf. I mean, it's a display piece.
It is. You know what, though? This is like Planet Hollywood for fucking pedophiles. That's what fucking this show is. Fucking display toys. By the way, before we move on, I'm really, really, really glad that I got everybody addicted to Bar Rescue. Because I've had a bunch of people saying I can't stop.
Not me.
Well, yeah, that's
Not
because
me.
Not I.
I meant people that listen to the show, not people on the show.
Oh.
I can't
But
get
do
Dutch.
any of those people matter?
No, they don't. Not really.
They matter.
Anyway,
Who? Name 1,000.
no. I'm not going to. It'll take a long
Anyway,
time.
I have the video about. Well,
Not me. I'm not addicted.
Ryan is the best person on the planet.
Can somebody get Ryan's dolphin vibrator back? All right. Rutgers fires their basketball coach. Let's find out why.
Why would they do such a
Let's
thing?
find out.
Haven't the faintest
Rutgers
idea.
head basketball coach Mike Rice's fiery style has been on public display before.
Turn it off. Turn the show off.
Why? What happened? Shut it down. When I see people getting sick when eating chicken fingers, I get angry. Shut it down. I'm going to go do a Coke in the bathroom now.
A Coke.
Okay, let's back it up. So I think Ryan didn't get
Just
the word.
one Coke.
Ryan didn't get the wordplay.
Rutgers head basketball coach Mike Rice's fiery style has been on public display before.
He's getting tossed out.
Known for his coaching intensity, Rice was suspended by Rutgers for 3 games last December for his behavior at team practices, with few specific reasons cited by school officials at the time as to why.
And now here's the video. Apparently they filmed 60 hours worth of practice, and this is what he was doing to his players.
Oh! This is why. This is just some of the video that led to Rice's suspension. Outside the Lines has obtained not only the roughly 30-minute video reviewed by Rutgers officials, but also hundreds of hours of additional footage of Rutgers practices from the 2 seasons prior to this year. There are shots of Rice heaving balls at players, even at their heads, which you can see better here when the tape is slowed down.
Had you ever seen a coach do that?
Never. I mean, unbelievable to me that somebody would feel that technique.
Phil,
What are
yeah.
they filling?
They're filling the technique. Now, I'm the first guy, and you've said it on the show, to be like, you know what, fuck these kids. They need discipline. Someone needs to hit them.
Yes.
But at this point, this guy's a fucking asshole. Like, he's throwing basketballs at people's heads.
Well,
how does that teach you anything? What does that teach you?
It's not about teaching. It's about motivation.
It's about learning.
Ah, okay. Well, that makes sense.
Well, how about this though? I mean, like, it's kind of hard to defend the guy, but you gotta assume this isn't happening every practice. There's hundreds of hours. You gotta assume they picked out the worst ones. So there's a couple of moments where the fire. I don't know what his nationality is. I'm assuming he's Irish because those people are just angry and horrible people.
Right.
So he's
throwing liquor bottles at the kids.
Exactly.
I wouldn't be surprised if somebody did this, like maybe like a coach or like a kid that wasn't playing, and he was just filming him, and now he's like, "I got you now, motherfucker."
All right, let's play a little more.
Eric Murdoch was a first-round draft pick and played 9 seasons in the NBA. He was hired by Rice, whom he'd never met, in June 2010 to be Rutgers' Director of Player Development. Murdoch says he went to Rutgers athletic director Tim Pernetti as early as last summer to inform him of Rice's coaching tactics.
You're a fucking fairy. You're a fucking faggot, is what he's yelling at them.
Yeah, that's whatever. That doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
The problem is that, whenever Tim Panetti came into the gym, Mike Rice was on his best behavior. He's clapping, he's positive, As soon as Tim Panetti leaves, every kid is
Who's this guy again? I'm sorry, I missed that part.
He's one of the assistant coaches for the Rutgers team.
Wait, is this the guy who leaked the tape?
Yeah, he's the one that sent it to the NCAA.
Fuck him. He got fired, so he's like, screw you, I'm bringing you all down in flames.
There you go.
All right, let's play a little more.
And that's how it was. To witness that video and to see your coach physically putting his hands on players, physically kicking players, firing balls at players from point-blank range.
Point-blank range?
Yeah, man, point-blank range. He was
throwing a basketball.
Yeah, but have you been hit in the head with a basketball? It fucking hurts. Like,
yeah, it does.
It's not even a dodgeball. I get like, oh, stop being a bitch. It's a dodgeball. A fucking basketball at your head hurts.
Sure, but yeah, you're this basketball player and you can't dodge a ball that this coach is throwing at you or catch it.
We throw it to the back of their heads. I mean, what is it supposed to catch you with the back of his head?
Do a backflip.
Okay, well, you know what? I didn't think about backflips.
Verbal abuse, the belittling.
Verbal abuse. Can you isolate that as a sound clip?
I think this guy got hit with a basketball one too many times.
Range. The verbal abuse, the belittling.
Bewillowing.
What's a bewillow?
Bewillow. You fucking marble mouth asshole.
He's bewilding out is what he's doing.
He look like he's got in the head with a basketball too many fucking times.
That's what I
this
just
guy's
said.
a snitch, though. I mean, well,
Sorry,
then
John,
again,
I
I mean, if I had to work for that guy, if I got, kicked out, I'd want to bring him down too. So,
yeah, I was like in total shock that this guy wasn't fired immediately on the spot.
Why? Why would you be shocked?
Here's the thing. It's just we all had coaches. I mean, my coach, his favorite thing to do is that when you screwed up in a play, when you were coming back, if you were anywhere near like where the stands could hear you, like away from the bench, he loved running out on the field and screaming at us to like embarrass us. Like, and dude, he would grab our face mask, and he was a shorter, fat guy, and he would grab our face mask and pull us down, so we were at like eye level. Like everybody's had coaches where they're screaming at you, and the whole and by the way, I've noticed that when I was listening to it this morning on different random radio shows, and the key word they kept cluing in on was homophobic slurs.
Yeah, but I don't think calling someone a fairy or a faggot is homophobic. I think that's just like I can't believe we still at this form that people haven't figured out when you call somebody a faggot, it doesn't necessarily mean they're homosexuals. You know, faggot doesn't mean that anymore.
Gays took that word. They took a whole bunch of words. So now when you say that, it's like it's a racial slur towards gays.
It's not racial.
Well, whatever. You know what I mean. Ugh, negative.
Negative what? I don't get it.
I don't.
You have night vision goggles on. It's very hard to look at you like seriously.
Well, this is what I do.
Okay. Yeah. Apparently. I also have a story that's near and dear to my heart. It's a story involving the word YOLO, which of course we use all the time. Yeah, man. Does anyone want to remind everyone what YOLO stands for?
You're a stupid idiot.
No, you're missing letters, buddy.
Oh, man.
Right?
All right. This kid, this Texas student, apparently Texas is doing some new thing where they make you take some stupid writing exam, and people are complaining that it's not needed, that, whatever. So this is, let's play a story.
By now, you've probably heard the complaints over the state's new STAR testing that is happening this week.
But a North Texas teen took his dislike to the extreme on Twitter, and it got him in big trouble. Kyron Burdine
you can't dislike things on Facebook or Twitter.
You can't. You're not allowed.
That's a horrible pun.
Essay portion of yesterday's writing test with his opinion. Then he took a picture and tweeted it to Arlington ISD and the Texas Education Agency.
I have the tax test to study for, not this unneeded craziness. YOLO.
Smiley face.
Smiley face. It wasn't for a grade. Colleges don't see it. It didn't help. It didn't.
Is it me or you're? And I'm not to be racist, but isn't it weird when a black kid has braces?
Yes.
Like, am I the only one that thinks that's weird?
Yeah, like how do they afford it?
I mean, no, that's
or
not.
When, or when you were getting at, or no?
That's not what I meant. What I meant, I mean, Dutch. I'm sure Dutch's family, all his black siblings got braces because, let's face it, besides the color of their skin, they're the whitest people you've ever met on the planet. So every time one of Dutch's black brothers on the show, it's always like, hey guys, what's going on? Is everything hanging good?
You've only
here?
Met Nate. You haven't met Adam or anybody else.
Nate Rule. No, I like Nate. I'm not even saying it's a bad thing, but it's true. When you talk to him, if you're not looking at Nate, you would think he's just as white as Dutch. He's like, hey guys.
Yeah, no, he's really metro, but that works for him. He's not really much of a metro guy. He just knows that chicks dig a black guy who's metro and straight, and they do.
What?
Yep.
I was just talking about this with Kyle like 2 seconds ago. That like remember for the longest time like how white kids wanted to dress like the black kids. Black kids are totally jacking white suburb style. They're wearing skinny jeans and horn rim glasses.
Hold on.
And they completely took over skateboarding now.
I blame a lot of athletes for that. I mean, like with fucking Westbrook and James and all the basketball players.
Exactly.
The nerd chic look.
And to be fair, I did used to rock a FUBU jersey all the time because I was
I was in my wigger phase too. Yeah, we all did.
What was your wigger clothes? Because I know if you had a wigger phase, what was your wigger clothes?
I had a belt that was like 14 times too big for me, so it would hang down like to the mid part of my.
Oh no! Okay.
Right? Because I would poke my own holes in it. That way I had like a.
Of course, yeah, man. Of course. Did you wear jean shorts?
No, I didn't wear jean. What? No.
Carpenter pants.
Nope. Corduroys.
Corduroys.
Like
really,
a boss.
really fucking baggy corduroys.
Yeah.
And then I was only I think it was only a phase I had in 8th and 9th grade, and then I got
and to be honest, I don't really remember Ryan going through. Ryan went more through a surfer phase than I think a wigger phase. I mean, maybe he listened to rap music and stuff, but he wasn't like wearing FUBU stuff like me and stuff like that. But there was a while there where all Ryan would have was puka necklaces and puka.
Yeah. I went through because I had to have been like 15 or 16 when like the big Abercrombie and Fitch. When the big Abercrombie and Fitch thing hit. So yeah, like I went through the buying the ripped jeans and wearing pre-worn clothes and hemp necklaces and hemp fucking anklets. Yeah, I was total baller.
Yeah, at that age, yeah, that was huge at the time.
It really was. It was pretty cool.
I went through my bigger phase was my skater / pop punk rock phase.
Just listening to Pennywise, not caring about shit.
Hey.
Fuck the government. Well, I wasn't like punk rock where I had spiked whatever. I was the one who was wearing trucker helmets before Ashton Kutcher got it.
Trucker hats?
Nice.
Trucker hats, I mean.
Trucker helmets. Oh, that's the new style.
Helmets.
Trucker helmets.
That and the sweatbands that halfway up your forearm.
Dutch, be honest with me. In your closet right now, is there a Von Dutch hat?
No, but there is a spiked belt, I think.
Okay, grab her. Now I want to see. It. While he's doing that, John, would you have a wigger phase or a surfer phase? Because that's usually one of the two back then.
Well, at the end, I had a surfer phase, but I actually had a club phase where I'd wear parachute pants, and I used to wear like snakeskin shirts.
No, oh, that's right. John had a snakeskin shirt. Oh my God!
Right now.
Hold on, Dutch. Sorry, but John just reminded me he used to own a snakeskin shirt.
Well, used to is past tense. I'm sure he's got it.
Do you still have it there?
It's probably my closet at my parents' house, but like I wore like Jinko jeans. I had a pair of Jinko jeans that had a strip of light going down both sides of the legs, and it was battery operated. And then I had a pair of pants that smelled like mint, and they're all like parachute like over like.
Hey, John, you're breaking up a little bit. Sorry, what was the last thing you said?
I wore.
No, forget it. You're breaking up a lot, actually. Yeah.
John, I'm gonna hang up.
John, hang up real quick, and we'll call back. Make sure everything's closed up. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, I think it's his internet, by the way.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Just let's see if we can fix that. Sorry about the connection, guys. I don't know what the issue is tonight, but
we can switch over to Google Hangout if you want to try. I mean,
but is everyone's mic set up for that? Because that'll be a pain in the ass if I do that, and if they're not set up.
Probably not the best thing to do on the spot.
Let's just keep going. Whatever. It's fine. But Marie, disconnect from them and reconnect just with Ryan and Dutch, just to see if that'll fix it. Sorry, guys, all the technical issues today.
Wait, you want me to not call John back?
Yes, just Ryan and Dutch, and then get John back in a second, and then we'll try to fix it. Okay? Thanks. Yeah, I mean, I was like I said, I was into like the FUBU jerseys and the man. What else did I have? I know that my parents were too cheap. My parents were too cheap to buy me
Jordans.
Yeah, Jordan. So remember, Ryan, Mom and Dad,
the Shaq
the
brand
Shaq
that they sold.
Payless, the Shaq Payless shoes.
Wow, I completely forgot about that.
The Shaq Payless shoes. They were amazing.
You gotta assume that his people were like, "Look, we're gonna do like the Walmart approach. It's not gonna be as expensive a shoe, but we'll sell a lot more units. So you should go with the Payless." Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, except
Walmart sells FUBU now.
Yeah, I know, Ryan. I'm so lucky.
Yeah, because FUBU can't get an outlet anywhere anymore because nobody gives a fuck about that brand anymore.
Oh, and I used to
remember like LL Cool J was a spokesperson. Just tell you how old it was. Then people cared what LL Cool J thought.
Yeah, then he went to Kangaroo or whatever that
Kangle.
No, that's Kanglo.
Yeah.
He went to Dunkaroos. He was selling the snack to kids.
Yeah, Dunkaroos used to rule. You make fun of them all you want, but they used to rule. And I also, remember Sears used to have their ghetto clothes South Pole? I used to rock South Pole, man. Remember that? Oh, it was so cool.
Well, let's see, because when I was in school, like through the Wigger phase, besides Fubu, and Nietzsche was huge. That ENYCE, that was huge.
Oh yeah,
And,
yeah.
And Mecca was awesome.
Mecca, yeah.
Echo and PNB, Post No Bills.
Post No Bills, man. Nowhere.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
I forgot
man.
about Echo.
We were horrible though. We just I hate myself when I
The
look
thing
back.
is, real black people never really wore any of those brands. Like, what kind of corny ass shit are you wearing? Like, it would be the comments you would probably get if you actually wore.
Oh yeah,
real
that's
Wu-Tang.
cool. Except for I had a Wu-Tang shirt, so why don't you go fuck yourself?
Wu-Tang.
Yeah, Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Sorry.
You guys play SimCity.
Yeah.
By the way, I saw this earlier. I don't like the fact that when you load up SimCity, it's just giant Nissan Leaf billboards.
Yeah, and because
the game isn't free. I paid for the fucking game. I don't want fucking advertisement.
The reason you have the Nissan Leaf thing is because it's free downloadable content that lets you have Nissan Leafs in the game. Seriously.
Yeah, sure, great, but while I'm not downloading that content, I still have to see all the fucking Nissan Leaf billboards.
Well, Ryan, why don't you download it? You don't want Nissan Leafs in your city of the future?
Dude, this game is so broken, by the way.
Oh,
I
really?
spend so much time making cities, and then it's just, your city's not rendering the way it should. Let's roll it back a tad, and it rolls it back to when I had like one road.
Yeah, seriously, there's cavemen. It's still cavemen.
Oh, there's some bugs in it.
Yeah, and by the way, when it's working good, I will admit it's a really good game. It's fun.
I love it.
But it's
No,
just
but I have like smelting factory and ore mines and trade depots, but then I'm full of everything, but the trucks won't take them. Oh, God.
That is a massive botch by Sid Meier or whatever company owns it now.
Nah, it's EA now.
Maxis.
Yeah, but
Wow.
EA's the parent company.
I'll tell you what doesn't have that happen with it. Blizzard or anything they make, because StarCraft 2 has not had a problem with me ever since.
Forget all that. BioShock Infinite. BioShock
awesome.
Beyond awesome.
is the best game out right now, bar none. And I mean, story-wise.
The racist game, too.
Oh,
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit
historically
last night. Yeah. Now,
Yeah,
hold
why
on.
don't
Is
you
that, can you
check
play that
out,
on a computer, or is it only a console?
No,
game?
it's for computer and console. I got it for computer.
Well, if you would like to know, why don't you check out my friend Kyle and Lance's video review of it? They actually got 10,000 views.
No, that's cool. Yeah, actually, we could say
Is it funny? Is it worth playing here?
Well,
it isn't funny. No. They just do more of a real type review. But the show was funny. They did a podcast. I don't know how many of you guys heard it. I recorded it for them, and they're just doing reviews and shit like that.
Yeah,
but
they're
it's
gonna
good.
be.
It's
They're
entertaining.
gonna. Ryan, tell me if I'm wrong. If you got all the paperwork, they're gonna be starting next Wednesday, right before Hippojuice.
Yeah, correct. Yep.
Yeah,
Right before
okay, yeah.
they're gonna do a couple more pre-recorded shows, and then they're gonna start going live just an hour.
Nice. I was gonna say, why isn't anybody taking the slot right before us?
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely took it. Their show is called Leet Speakers, spelled with threes instead of e's, and all lowercase because they're hackers.
Right, and that's our second. That's our second gaming show. The other one's Ashley's Antisocial Gamer Radio.
Ooh, I sense a fight.
No,
coming.
actually, they're a little different. At least from what I've heard, Lead Speak is more PC and like MMO kind of games, where Ashley is more consoles, PS3 and Xbox kind of stuff.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, but they also do a bunch of tech shit. See, Kyle, he built computers, all those video cards and shit coming out. So they're a big League of Legends players. So that's what they talk about most of the time. Apparently, it's huge because I'm sure you guys know what League of Legends is. They have a basketball arena that they just built in LA.
Hold on, Ryan. Ryan, hold on a second. Your quality's going down again. Well, let's get you back on. I'm sorry. I'm getting very frustrated at this tonight. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to fix at this point.
We'll have to talk to Skype. This is getting ridiculous.
I don't know. I don't know what the issue is.
We'll
I'm
just
sorry.
talk to the great powers of Skype.
Yeah.
Anywho, sorry, Ryan. What were you saying?
Yeah, League of Legends. You guys all know what game that is, I'm assuming, right?
No, I've never heard of it.
It's a PC download game.
Yeah, it's a free-to-play game, but it is huge. It's the biggest thing going right now. It is so popular that the company that made the game actually built an arena, a physical arena in California that gets filled all the time, and they do, people play against each other. They go there like a sporting event, and they go and they just watch these nerds, these clans play.
I typed in LE, and the third thing that came up was League of Legends. Wow.
Dude, yeah, it has millions and millions and millions.
And
of
it's
people
free,
playing it.
right? It's free to play, right?
It's completely free. They make money through
microtransactions.
microtransactions.
That's kind of cool. Yeah, but I saw some people playing it. I mean, it reminds me. Only way to describe what it reminds me of is kind of like Diablo, Dutch. It looks like Diablo. Like it's that kind of game.
I love Diablo.
But yeah, I mean, a lot of people
Does
play
role playing like one player, that kind of thing.
Right. Well, yeah, no.
Just build
It's
character.
online. I mean, I'm not really sure. I mean, I can't really even speak too much for that because I have no idea, But yeah, like I said, BioShock Infinite. Though, Ryan, have you played it?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is crazy awesome good.
I mean, it is I just beat it.
Nice.
My only complaint would be maybe it was a little short.
Yeah, I think it was what, like 12, 13 hours.
Yeah, something like that. It was a little bit short, but it was definitely good.
Are you playing it again in 1999 mode?
No, I'm going to though. Yeah, that's a harder mode where you pick a specialization and you do that kind of stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I'm going to. I haven't done it yet, but I don't know.
There's all sorts of achievements. Like you have to play through the game in that same mode, and you can't buy anything from machines.
Yeah, I know. That's got to be really tough. That means you can't upgrade any of your vigors. Which, by the way, those vigors are really awesome. But anyway, sorry.
What's your favorite one?
I went through that game.
Crows.
No, Crows is whatevs. The hotness is possession.
I like using Return to Sender.
Yeah, Return to Sender is cool.
Return to
too.
Sender is awesome.
But I really like possession though, because after you possess them, they kill themselves. So it's actually pretty cool. But yeah, I really liked it. And by the way, did you beat the game already, John?
Almost done. I'm busy playing Defiance now.
Oh yeah, okay. Because man, there's an Easter egg in that game if you're an old school BioShock player that's just amazing.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I mean, you got to beat it. Once you beat it, you'll see what I'm talking about. But it's actually really, really good.
I like the music in the game. If you listen very carefully, like there's like 80s style music, but done like oldie time.
Right. Yeah. Actually, as a matter of fact, I played a couple of them yesterday on Dutch and Royce, but I'll play a third one because I did find it really interesting, like to what they did. And just so you understand, like what they did with this, the premise of the game is you're like in this. Well, John, you explain it. You're GameStop.
You play as a private detective that apparently had a gambling debt, and you owed money to like these big people. And in order to not get killed or what, because you couldn't pay off the debt, you had to go to this city in the sky called Columbia, and you had to rescue this girl. And when you rescued the girl, brought her back to New York, they wipe your entire debt, like you'd be debt free. And the whole thing turns into this girl. She can pull tears, like she can pull in alternate universes. And the main president of Colombia has been holding her captive, and it's a huge religious thing. He claims to be the prophet and that she's the lamb, and the entire time you're just trying to get back to New York, and at the same time you're going through different alternate realities to fix the reality that you're in. It gets really, really trippy.
Yeah, and then since there's all these little realities and portals, sometimes portals open to the future, and they hear songs from the future. So they were doing 1912 renditions of different songs. For example, like 1985's Tears for Fears, Everyone Wants to Rule the World.
Awesome.
Well, they redid it, and I'm going to play it now in 1912, how they would have done it then.
There's no turning back. Even while we sleep, we will find you acting on your best behavior. Turn your back on Mother Nature. Everybody wants to rule the world.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and there's a whole bunch of other ones. Like they even have Girls Just Want to Have Fun, like played on a pipe organ on the boardwalk. I mean, it's actually very, very, very cool. Oh, they also do Shiny Happy People by REM.
No.
Shiny happy people and men. Meet me in the crowd. People, throw your love around. Love me, take it into count. Happy, put it in the ground where the flowers grow. Gold and silver sky.
I kind of like it better than anything REM's ever done ever.
Is there anything better than that, like early, like 20s delivery of anything?
Yeah, just that singing. That singing.
Wow. And everyone pronounced everything so perfectly. You know. By the way, one of the funniest scenes.
Every single consonant coming out of our mouths has to be pronounced perfectly.
Newsflash.
Like what I just did right there.
Newsflash. 1939. All right, I have another story here. This is a.
Are we gonna do a transition anymore? That bit died after a week, didn't it?
What transition? It's boring.
Elephant kick.
No, I don't even have it set up. This 15. I don't have it. I don't have it.
What's the transition music?
But I don't have it.
Fuck the elephant thing. You don't have to do it. I just did it for you right there. Just imagine. Oh, look at that elephant kicking a ball. Wow.
This girl, I believe, is in Maryland, and they want to pass some stronger gun laws. And she was talking in front of, I guess, the local.
What about Marjorie Land?
Yeah, that's what.
That's pretty good.
Okay, well, anyway, she's talking. She's 15 years old, and she's talking about why she doesn't want them to pass an assault rifle ban. I thought it was pretty cool, so let me play it. It's from Maryland, yeah, good.
15 years old, and I've been shooting for almost 8 years.
She's 15.
I've also been a part of the Maryland Rifle Club and Maryland State Rifle Team since I was 11. We shoot semi-automatic AR-15s, and my personal rifle is a Bushmaster. Because of this, I have become eligible for various shooting scholarships around the country to a wide array of even the most prestigious colleges that have shooting teams. Achieving stricter gun control.
Okay, first off, I like where her speech goes, but I'm going to criticize. I didn't even know there's shooting teams. There's apparently you could be on a shooting team and get into college. Like, did you guys know that?
Apparently so, yeah.
What's a shooting team? What do you shoot at?
Clay
Well,
pigeons.
you have like teams that you have like target practice and like, they'll have like random things, whoever shoots the best that day for as many targets, you move on to the next round, and then that's when you get to kill Native Americans.
Now, what I'm confused about is a girl using a gun is weird, isn't it?
No.
They did it in Wanted.
That's not real, though. It's a movie.
Laws would obliterate any opportunity I could have had to attend a decent college on a shooting scholarship. Ever since I first learned how to shoot, the issue with gun violence around the nation became clear. Guns are not the problem. People are. Purging our society of violence.
And by the way, she winked at the camera. She meant a certain type of people. She didn't say it, though, but it was implied.
She does look like what I think Oakley Annie would look like now.
She really does.
Ever since I first learned how to shoot, the issue with gun violence around the nation became clear. Guns are not the problem. People are. Purging our society of violence and murder cannot be done through gun control legislation.
Way to say control, you stupid idiot.
Somebody shoot your tongue. Fuck. I'm gonna isolate that.
Now I'm against whatever she's saying.
By signing this legislation, you are not signing away gun violence, but instead liberating American citizens
She's not
of their
captivating me.
constitutional
She's just
rights.
reading from her note cards.
Well, what do you want? Ryan, she's 15. Give her a break.
Go off the cuff, dude. You use your note cards as reference tools.
Yeah, she's really boring.
What do you want her to like do 5 minutes of material stand up? She's in the middle of a congressional hearing.
I know. What do you want her to do?
Well, maybe give some dramatic pauses in between sentences. Maybe change your
not be so boring.
Yeah, you look at all the old people behind her. You gotta assume this bitch is nervous.
change your inflection. Maybe pound the podium a little.
She's just mad because her mom. She's just mad because her mom took away her dolphin vibrator.
You are not eliminating
I got a
gun
feeling that if that girl that young is talking in front of Congress, she's in front of the wrong place. Because I got a feeling everybody who lives there agrees with her already.
You're right.
I don't think she's changing any minds.
society, but eliminating our ability to protect our lives, liberty, and pursuits of happiness.
Now, okay, where'd she get that hogwash from?
Chicago, Illinois has had some of the strictest gun control laws in America.
Good, and it's worked out great. There's no
some
gun
of the
violence.
dopest rappers, Kanye West, Lupe Fiasco.
Yeah, bro.
Coincidence?
Chicago, Second City, the Big Apple, City by the Bay,
Chi-Town,
Twin Cities.
Yeah,
all those.
City of brotherly love.
Gotham City.
Enacted for the past few years, and it is currently more than twice as likely for you to be killed in Chicago as in the Afghani war.
Okay, those are skewed numbers, though.
For the past 11 years and 4 months in the Afghani war, 2,166 people
Now, that was a war over carpets, right?
have been killed.
Okay, well, that's fine.
Now, in only 8 years in Chicago, 4,265 people have been killed, and 3,371 of them were from being shot. Is that really something we want to model our state laws after?
It seems to be working for Chicago.
They're doing fine.
They eliminate the riffraff within themselves. They police themselves. What's more capitalist? What's more capitalist than gang violence? If you think about it, cops don't have to get involved, and whoever gets killed, that's one less criminal on the street.
Yeah.
So Chicago has it figured out, I say.
I think that's a mean way to handle things.
Well, I think
I want to
you're an
handle
idiot.
things with hugs.
No, that's not going to work.
No,
Hugs, not drugs.
Royce is.
Whoa, Ryan,
Royce,
that's really good. You should coin that.
Royce has been shunning my hugs model for safety for years, but I'm telling you, it's a flawless
By the way,
system.
that hugs, not drugs thing, all that reminds me of is every video game in the mid-'90s arcade cabinet used to have real
Dare.
winners. Real winners don't use drugs. Remember that?
Like that narc game where you played like taking down drug lords.
Yeah, it was. Man, it was
God,
so.
I remember that game.
I've been watching actually, and I've become addicted to this podcast. It's by the friends of the dude that does Botchamania, which I watch. It's called OSW, which is it's old school wrestling reviews, and they've been going through the old '90s stuff. And forget if you're a wrestling fan or not. It's just in the '90s, early '90s, late '80s.
Everybody dressed good.
It was
windbreakers, nice colors.
It was so easy to entertain people. It was so easy, you know? You didn't have to do anything at all. All you had to do was be like, eat your vitamins and drink your milk, brother. Okay, I love Hogan now. He's fucking awesome. It was so easy. Nobody cared. Now you have to rape a woman and shoot their kid to even get attention.
Yeah.
Now, even of those 3,371, only 37 were killed with a rifle, which is barely 1%. 98% were killed with a handgun, so creating gun control legislation that targets
you
assault
fucked up again, you stupid idiot. Why don't you read your note card some more?
rifles has statistically
Still
proven
more
to
exciting
only
than
weed
the
out less
fucking
than 1%
Walking
of the
Dead.
problem if you're lucky. I'd also like to point out that none of the guns used in the Chicago shootings were registered or licensed to the people who used them.
Can't
Thus,
you hurry
even
up and
further
finish?
proving
That
that
woman
simply
who talks
restricting
about
guns will
AIDS
not
is
stop
coming up
criminals.
next, and how it came from gay corpses.
Oh, yeah, remember that old lady, little old lady?
Criminals from using them, nor will restricting guns stop criminals from harming others in general. On December 14th of 2012, the same day as the Sandy Hook shooting in central China, a man stabbed 22 children and 1 adult. Guns are not needed for mass murder, and robbing American citizens of our...
How did he stab 22 people? By the time you stab 5, can't you be overwhelmed by the other 19
I know,
people?
exactly.
There's other people in the room. What's the problem? Come on, guys. You should have to figure it out by now.
rights to own them won't solve anything. You must also consider the fact that the majority of gun violence occurs in low-income neighborhoods, raising the
I need to
overall
consider
cost
anything.
Ryan, well, you seem really against this girl.
Yeah, I don't like her face.
of owning a gun through higher licensing and registration fees denies the ability of low-income individuals to protect themselves against the crime.
Oh my God, poor fucking boy who wants to take her out one time, and he has to hear this shit.
Oh my. Okay, we get it. You're a gun advocate. Can I finger pop you now or what?
Oh my God.
Shut up. Just shut up. No one
Just want to know if you have the new Kesha album. God, can't we talk about Kesha?
All right, well, we'll move on
Kesha
from that.
alive still?
Yeah, Kesha's alive. We'll
Yeah,
move on.
she has more songs.
Sadly enough.
Yeah, you're not a fan of Kesha?
Is she still shaped like a box?
Yes, Kesha's still shaped like a box.
Why won't she get like a personal trainer or something? Jesus Christ.
A personal trainer is not going to change her bone structure. I don't think it has anything to do with her being chubby.
But
She's
with
just
proper
shaped.
diet and like workout regimen and just not being a
Would
sleazy
make her
cunt.
not shaped like a man? I don't know. I mean, like, she's not fat by any stretch of the means. She just has very boxy features.
I like how John says regiment.
All right, here's the next story.
A regiment.
Plowed right through the front door of the store, and then
Oh,
he
let
emerged.
me back it up because you didn't hear what happened. Hold on.
An out-of-control driver plowed
Back
right
it
through
in.
the.
Let me begin.
Okay, shut up.
An out-of-control driver plowed right through the front door of the store, and then he emerged from his car with a blunt instrument, striking everyone in his path. ABC's
He drove into a Walmart, by the way.
John Mueller has.
Yes, I know. You might have missed it. Let me explain what he did. He drove into a Walmart, and then it wasn't an accident. Then he got out with his fucking beating stick and started taking people out.
Through the front door of the store, and then he emerged from his car with a blunt instrument, striking everyone in his path. ABC's John Mueller has the very latest on this. John, good morning.
Good morning.
Smash!
That's very funny.
Amy, police are still trying to figure out why this
John Mueller's getting lazy with his reports.
This is my natural voice.
man sent those shoppers and workers scrambling for their lives. 4 people couldn't get out of the way. The rest who did quickly turn the tables on the
You know
man
what?
behind
His voice doesn't annoy me as much as his head movements.
Leave his. So what? He's a bobblehead. Leave him alone.
and the
Dude,
wild
he's like
ride.
he's doing the whole like, oh, yeah, point towards you. You got me, sir.
I hate you, Dad.
Speaking of these annoying reporters, did you see that young reporter who got fucking punched in the face by the old man?
No, I haven't seen that one.
Oh my God. I'll send you the video. It's just this young dick reporter, and it's the oldest man, like in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I totally saw that, yeah.
Middle of nowhere, Georgia. He's just wearing like 3 different flannel
This
shirts.
is 90-year-old guy. He starts
Post
trying
it-
to walk into his house. This 90-year-old guy turns around and just socks him right in the face.
Post it in the chat, Ryan. In
Yeah,
the
I'm
more
gonna
like
pull it
radio
up.
chat, and I'll play it. Now I just want to. I don't even care about this Walmart one anymore. Now I just want to see this one. that you're
Ryan, the part that I'm sure bothered you the most was like this little cunt reporter was like, "Oh, now we're gonna call the police and you're gonna get arrested." And the guy was like, "You tried to walk into my house. I'm not getting arrested."
What?
This fucking put.
I now
this
wanna
guy
see it.
Probably shot.
I just put it in the chat room, Royce. You have to play it.
Okay.
He has to hear this little faggot. You go, "Oh, call the police and you're gonna get arrested."
Dude, he's got to be like 24 years old. And this is the oldest man in the world. He can't talk right, has missing teeth. The old man knocks this guy out, and he stands up and he goes, "You know we're going to call the police and report this. You hit me right in the face." It's
Okay, hold on.
embarrassing for all parties involved.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up right now. Here we go. Old man punches reporter. Let's see here.
You got your camera on? Huh?
Don't touch me, sir.
It only costs $35 to
Sir?
bust this man in the mouth.
Sir, who are you?
None of your business.
And what do you have? Why are you touching me? Don't touch me. This is assault right now, and we'll call the police if you don't let
Good,
go.
good. Let's get him down here.
Your son's facing some pretty serious charges, and you seem to be back in business now. In a new place where people don't know you.
I'm good.
We'd like to...
Oh! Oh! What? What?
No, you got to back it up again. You can't start it from there. Oh my God! It's the least intimidating thing that he tells them.
I'm gonna start from the beginning.
Okay.
Huh?
Don't touch me,
Well,
sir.
it only costs
All
$35
the people who listen to the podcast.
Hold on.
to
Sir?
bust this man in the mouth.
Sir, who are you?
None of your business.
And what do you have? Why are you touching me? Don't touch me. This is assault right now, and we'll call the police if you don't let go.
That's technically not assault. He's holding his collar. That's not assault.
I love these assholes who think they know the law.
Good, good. Let's get him down here.
Your son's facing some pretty serious charges, and you seem to be back in business
By the
now.
way, nice edit. I'm pretty sure he probably said, "No, I don't want to talk to you, and don't follow me into my store." You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I know,
they
I know.
edited out anything that made them look bad legally.
All right, here comes the punch.
In a new place where people don't know you.
I'm good.
We'd like to...
Boom!
Don't you dare attempt to go in my business.
Can we get
Don't
that as a
you
sound
dare-
clip too?
Yes, please.
Here. Now you better get your and get it gone before that man gets here.
Well, we'll be
Get it
calling
going
the
before that
police.
man gets here.
We'll be calling the. He's out, bro. He's out on his feet. Listen how he's talking. Hold on. Let's specific how he's talking.
That man gets here.
Well, we'll be calling the police, and you'll be arrested for
It
assault.
looks like he's holding. You know when a kid holds back tears? When he's doing that.
Oh, like they're streaming down anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Mom that you hit me when I go to her house this weekend.
Here.
It doesn't even hurt.
We'll be calling the police, and you'll be arrested for assault, sir. You just punch
No, he won't because you're on his property. You're going inside. He's already asked you to leave.
go into his place of business. He's fine.
Oh my God! If
Trying
the
to get
cops
in.
showed up and they saw that old man knocked him out, they're gonna arrest a reporter on 3 counts of being faggy.
Is that a real thing?
I don't know.
It ought to be.
I think they legalized it in Colorado. I'm not sure.
You were holding the door,
No one invited you in there.
and you didn't tell us not to go in either. And you just punched me in the...
Yes. No, any police time, any jail time this old man might get is absolutely worth it to punch this fucking asshole in his stupid smug face.
He really is a dick.
No, but it's true. I'm fucking sick. I'm really just sick of the media fucking
Here's the thing, though, is that, like, okay, if you're a good reporter, you can get people to talk to you. But, like, for whatever reason, a lot of these reporters feel like they need to do, like, this whole paparazzi thing, like, get right in your face, you know. Your son, it was because I guess, what was the story, Ryan? Like, I guess the guy's son
I don't
was,
even
like,
remember what the story was. Like
he
his
was
son
like a big,
was
like, drug trafficker, and I guess a lot of the drugs going in and out of that business or something like that. So the guy was sent down there to get a reaction from him. But instead of, like, just trying to, like, be, you know, cordial, there's a way to talk to people that age. There's a way to grease some axles. That guy wasn't doing it. You're grabbing me. This is assault. Like, ugh. What a fucking cunt.
Yeah, he deserved it. He's a piece of shit. He really is a piece of shit.
You just punched me in the face, and we'll be notifying the police.
Yeah, why was he doing a Shaq impression? Fucking asshole. All right.
Big Aristotle.
All right. Well, coming up after the break, I want to play the video, Dutch, because we never actually got to play it yesterday. The broken leg video. Remember that we said we were going to play?
Oh God! In the basketball game.
Yeah. It was, I believe,
Mark something Ware.
I think it was this one.
Damian Ware.
Underwear.
Damian Sandow.
What are you eating over there? We're under there. I fucked the joke up.
Wow, Dutch.
What's up, dog?
It was really, really bad. Here it is. Oh, okay. You know what? Let's play it before the break because now I've already hyped it up. Here's the leg break. And by the way, Dutch, what's the name again for people that are listening to the podcast and want to look it up?
Ware? Underwear.
Okay, here it is.
Oh, and there's a shot right there for 3. Thornton, he's been a presence from outside during this tournament.
Look at his face.
Now 5 out of 6.
Kevin Ware just took a shot. Oh, my goodness. That is a gruesome looking injury to Kevin Ware.
Look at his teammates' reaction to it.
He's dislocated some portion of his leg there, Jim.
Oh, I don't want to see that.
Wait, watch the replay.
Yeah, why is that asshole on the floor like he's hurt?
Watch. Wait till you see the injury.
They're shaken up because of how gruesome it looks.
They are just visibly as a team completely shaken.
Wow. You saw it on the backside there, folks.
Oh,
His
God.
leg came under him as he landed. And
Now watch the bench action.
you're here to watch it, take a look, but it's a terrible looking injury.
No, stop it. Stop it. I don't want. I can't look anymore. I can't look anymore.
What happened was he came down.
I don't care.
Snapped basically both bones in the bottom. Basically snapped his shin in half, and the bone shot out through the skin. They said over 6 to 8 inches. Oh, and that's what everybody's reaction was. A dude fainted on the bench. People were crying. People were throwing up. You saw the guys' reactions on the floor. They were just were bent over. They couldn't. That you don't want to see that, man.
Now, is this guy is his career ruined from that injury, or is he be able to come back?
No. He's gonna do great. He's gonna be the only basketball player with a bone out of his leg.
Here's the thing: is they say it is better to snap your leg in half than it is to fucking.
It's in the chat room. It's in the chat room. Take it off the chat room.
What was that? What was that? Say that again.
Don't. If you fuck up ligaments in your knee, it's way worse for you. Oh yeah, there it is. It's in the chat room.
Take it off. Take it out of the chat room.
No.
Take it out of the chat room.
Now back up the video and look at the reactions. That's what they just saw.
No,
Royce, back it up. We have to watch their reactions again because it makes it that much more powerful.
Oh, my goodness.
Who just felt like puking right now? Because I did.
Injury to Kevin Ware.
Reaction to it.
And by the way, that's their buddy.
He's dislocated some portion of his.
Stop, man! Enough! Can we stop?
He dislocated some portion. Yeah, his leg bone dislocated itself from each other.
The way
from the inner skin.
The way that looked.
Oh my God!
The way that looked. I mean, it's really hard to gag on visually just seeing something, but I wanted to throw up just then.
Post a link in the video in the chat. If people
you know,
honestly,
and then they just cover it up with
That's still on YouTube. That's the first thing that comes up.
All right, let me play. I want to see the reaction one more time.
They don't show the actual injury, not as bad as that picture, but they show the reaction. You see John Calipari crying. When was the last time you saw a head coach of a basketball team cry?
Oh, that was disgusting.
I can't. I just. Yeah.
Oh my God! Oh, why am I still watching this?
It's bad, right? It's really bad.
That's the one thing I can't watch. I cannot watch broken leg videos.
All right, let's.
Yeah, I mean, they look horrible, but honestly, like Dutch was saying, a ligament's way worse. I mean, obviously, my arm wasn't that bad, but my arm did snap in half when I broke it, and I had to wear a cast from my fingers all the way up to my bicep. I couldn't move my elbow. I mean, the bones heal. That actually the worst part was not being able to stretch my arm. You know, my elbow was in the same position, like the Rookie of the Year position.
How long?
I think I had it for a month and a half, dude. My bone broke really bad.
But think about this: if this was like the early 1900s, if you broke your leg like that, they would just lop it off. They wouldn't even mend it.
Exactly.
They'd cut his leg off, and then he would get infection an hour later.
Saw it off.
Oh God damn it!
Dude, that was brutal. And the thing is, like, you know what? I'm not gonna give CBS any shit for it because they showed the replay once. And then they were like, okay, we don't need to show this anymore. People are going to put it online if you guys want. And I think one of the guys said, if you want to see it, you know, go for it. Here's the replay. And then they stopped showing it.
That made my stomach turn. That
Did it
literally,
really?
yeah.
See, that's I don't know why that doesn't bother me for some reason.
No,
what?
Man, that made my
I don't know why.
turn. That really bad. All right, before we go to break,
the vicious one was really bad too.
Yeah, that one's bad.
Yeah, it was. Or that Muay Thai guy that kicked in the
Oh, that's the worst fucking
and
one, dude.
And he didn't think anything was wrong, so his leg goes back, and he tries to stand on that leg, and he falls over. Like, I see that, I'm like, okay, his leg just ripped.
Like, honestly, like, there's just a severed leg hanging in skin at this point. Just a skin bag.
The thing is that from what I noticed, at least from the video and that picture, they didn't seem like there was a lot of blood. Wouldn't you imagine that, like, a shitload of blood would?
I don't know, man. Okay, look, before we go to break,
the entire sideline, they just like go back as if like somebody was getting mauled.
All right. Well,
I'm sorry. Right before you move on, what was the one thing that kind of like came out of that was that he was in shock, and he wasn't feeling pain. So as they were like fixing him up, he was screaming to his teammates on the bench, going, "Dude, don't worry about me. Win this fucking game. Dude, don't worry about me. Win this fucking game." This is what he kept screaming, and came out and Duke in the second half. So.
All right. Well, we're going to break, guys.
Don't worry about me. I see your inside. I'm worried.
Oh yeah, I could see your marrow. That's not normal. Before we go to break, guys, quick reminder: the MLR live event is April 28th in Carlstadt, New Jersey, in the Dragonfly Bar and Grill. Get your tickets at mlrlive.brownpapertickets.com. They're only like $8. There's going to be a band performing, a bunch of comedians. We're going to be broadcasting live and all that stuff.
Do ecstasy.
Marie's going to do ecstasy.
I'm not.
So, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, not bad, right? All right, guys. We're going to break, guys. We'll be right back. Hit it, Marie.
Hey, listeners. Yes, that means you. Missed your favorite More Like Radio shows live? No problem. Just go to morelikeradio.com/downloads. That's morelikeradio.com/downloads. More Like Radio's RSS feed works with your iThings, Zunes, Androids, Windows Phone, and anything else that can subscribe to an RSS feed. If you're so awesome that you only get your podcasts from iTunes, you can subscribe to our feed in iTunes by clicking the subscribe to iTunes link right on the downloads page. So what are you waiting for? Download More Like Radio podcasts and subscribe to our feed now. Yes, right now. Do it.
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your boy Footer from The Red Show. Make sure you check us out every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, on our brand new home, More Like Radio. Give us a call. We are very caller-friendly. We love our fans. All right, caller, what's up? You are live on The Red More Like Radio. What's up?
What's up, superstar?
Oh, is it Bull?
That it is.
Boom. My man Bull. One of my favorite humans in the whole entire world. My man Bull. What's up, brother?
Not a whole lot, man.
How you feeling?
Feeling pretty good, man. I'm doing a lot better, bro.
The last we knew from Bull, you were you went to rehab on your own, got yourself cleaned up a little bit, and that's been what, just a little over a week? Am I wrong?
Quitter.
Yep.
Fucking quitter.
8 days for my family. That's the main reason. I had a P-Rock Footer K times 100 moment about 2 weeks ago, and
We don't give a fuck. I hope you relapsed. Burn in hell, Bull.
Oh my God! What are you?
I meant I love you, bro. Get better. That's what I meant.
on.
What
And
happened?
I'm the asshole? Hold
No.
on a minute.
So call in. Get to know us. The Red. Every Wednesday night, 9 o'clock East, following Hippojuice.
Hippojuice, nigga!
Tune in for the debut of Markout Radio, April 7th at 2 p.m. on morelikeradio.com.
Oh, you just stop it.
Where two lifelong wrestling fans take their joy of wrestling to unhealthy levels.
I have fan fiction still wrote, and it's in a plastic folder.
It just gives me douche chills. I can't do anything about it. It just gives me douche chills.
Basically, A, I'll do whatever the fuck I want, and B, I'll do whatever the fuck I want.
Two grown men talking about a fictional sport.
I have to say, the person I masturbate most to on MLR is Big T.
Roid rage.
If you don't understand wrestling vernacular, come get an education. If you don't like wrestling, well then go fuck yourself.
Mark Out Radio with Big T and Dark Fox.
That's Sundays 2 to 4 on morelikeradio.com.
Tuesday nights on More Like Radio, it's the show about beer that apparently everybody's talking about.
He has his own show.
No, he doesn't.
He has a podcast.
What? Prove it.
Alcohol by Volume.
He talks about beer. How hard is that?
Alcohol by Volume.
Talks about beer. How hard is that?
Because it's a show on our network.
Alcohol by volume.
No.
That's the show?
Atticus?
Atticus, why does that sound
Because he's the guy that syncs up our audio when we screw it up.
Kevin, great at video, horrible at everything else in his life.
Well, yeah, because Atticus was a fan, and then
Uh-huh.
he became a staff person, and then he became a show host. Very integrated with us. I mean, he has a More Like Radio T-shirt.
He sounds great. We should get him to host a show.
He does
on
have
the
a
station.
He does have a show. It's called Alcohol by Volume.
Alcohol by Volume, Tuesday nights 6 to 8 p.m. only on morelikeradio.com.
3, 2, 1. Welcome to the No Name Show. My name is King.
I'm Slashley. Fuck your face.
Oh, I was trying to get this person to see my penis.
I want my asshole numbed if you're gonna be shoving some huge thing in it. Like,
Oh, what was I told her I beat her 3 times in Woods and Friends. I think that means I get to see your boobs.
if you wouldn't suck your own dick, why would you want? Why would
Okay,
you
let
want
me
girls to suck
phrase
your
that. No, I'm surprised that there are any girls who actually do want to suck my dick.
The No Name Show, Mondays, 5 p.m., only on morelikeradio.com.
Kenny Michaels from the Conti and Kenny Show always shares how his favorite website, shushtime.com, provides his need for intellectual stimulation.
I think I might have done that correctly.
Oh, okay.
I'm very proud of you, Kenny.
All right,
Yeah,
good.
and now I'm on Shush Time, watching a Russian chicken truck smash into a bunch of school children.
The Conti and Kenny Show, Monday nights, 7 to 10, on morelikeradio.com.
The Cousin Joe Show.
Where's my drink?
You I mean, it didn't even take him 20 seconds.
Did you fart my drink?
20 seconds. No. You take an alcoholic's drink away, they know right away, dude. It's just like a dog.
Was that the bit while I was taking a piss?
Like, where'd my bed go? Like it's like someone going to sleep and just like, who took my bed? Like,
So,
it's exactly
that
what it
was
is.
that
Like,
was the hilarious bit while I was taking a piss.
But
Let's
not
see
even
if the
that.
alcoholic notices
You know
drink
what's-
missing.
you know what's
That's
fucking
what you
funny?
did, you fucking pieces of
It
shit.
worked.
And why is Marie in the chat saying the song was so much fun to say? Well, did you play the Pussy Poppy song?
No.
There's no video right now
Oh.
because the connection fucked up earlier. People are gonna think this is like a bit. I was out of the studio. I was taking a piss. Did you?
I know, but you fucking.
Did you fart my fucking beverage?
That's getting cut. That's such a promo. That's such a fucking promo.
Shit, my Nigga called it a beverage.
Tune into the Cousin Joe Show live Thursday nights 7 to 10 on More Like Radio.
Do you have an unusual growth on your genitals? Did your significant other dump you? Lust and Love, where we might not be able to help you, but at least we'll get a good laugh at your expense.
Lust and Love, Mondays from 10 to midnight on morelikeradio.com.
you like video games? Are you a little antisocial? Well, listen to Antisocial Gamer Radio, Tuesdays from 3 to 5 on morelikeradio.com.
Welcome to the Sully Show. We're totally insane. We've got dumbasses and folks who are really lame. We got Sully on the soundboard, Danielle is rocking too, and JT the redneck. We're all here for you on the Sully Show. Welcome to the Sully Show. Let's bring you to y'all. Knees, please.
I want to hear you snort. Join us on The Sully Show live every Sunday noon to 2 Eastern on morelikeradio.com.
Morelikeradio.com, the new standard in internet radio.
Looks like a tropical earthquake blew through here or something, man. Supply and command.
Check out this ladybug, Ricky.
It's not a ladybug, it's a caterpillar. Same as some of those sweet and powdered chicken things.
Jalapeno. That's how you pronounce it.
I know how to pronounce it. I ordered fucking jalapeno. But you make my words, I'm gonna get my grade 10, and everybody else can just catch a boat to fuck off any land. How to get bourbon stains out of kahaki pants?
It's khaki, Ricky. It's a color.
Whatever. This is fucked, lady. Why don't you go home, Rick? Why don't you fuck off? Go get some hyposuction. Hey, play I Like to Rock. That's April Wine. Well, play that Diane Sawyer song. Just fucking play something. That's why you're here.
I thought your name was Randy Leahy.
Oh, well, Leahy's her mother's maiden name. And...
Her maiden name?
Yeah.
Her maiden name.
What in the fuck? Are you dressed up like a bumblebee for? And what do you look like Indianapolis Jones? The fastest way to get money is to steal a bank machine. It doesn't take rocket appliances to realize all you gotta do is take a fucking chain, hook it up to a truck, and yank the fucking bank machine out of the store. Instead of growing dope 6 or 7 times through denial and error, what I started realizing about Trinity is that now she's at this age where it's gorilla see, gorilla do. How the fuck is that stealing? What, do you own space? No, NASA does. But now we can go to the library and get a book on horticulture. Hey, Buzz, man, are you watching this documentary Saskatchewans? Get 2 birds stoned at once. Look, I know right now I'm supposed to swallow my prize, but I'm fucking pissed off. The other thing is, it's a catch-23 situation. We'd love to hang out with you guys and hire you, but apparently it's clear to see who makes the pants here.
I can deal with this. I know kitties.
What if he has rabies?
Ricky, it's rabies with a B, not rabies.
Basically peach and cake. What Julian doesn't grow won't burn him, all right? Man, he passed with flying fucking carpets. Jeez, the hot tub saved you. I must be fire retarded or something. I've only got an hour is the big problem here. Like, I'm not trying to be mean, and I'm just stretched out. Just remember, Leahy, what comes around is all around.
Back live on Hippojuice. Want to call in? The number's 954-573-2780 or 908-444-MLR1.
What does MLR stand for?
I mean, you're an asshole. That's what it stands for.
None of those letters even match up.
Oh, they do. It does. It does. All right. Right into the next story. The Pope is out there changing the world. He's washing the feet of prisoners.
It's a space Pope
He's
reptilian.
preached goodwill, humility, and service, and he's leading by example. But the Pope went to jail today. Calm down. He went to jail to.
Oh, God, I was worried he went to jail.
Stop, he calmed down.
I was worried. No, guys, I was worried that he went for real, maybe having sex with kids or at least covering it up.
Oh my God! I wasn't worried. He's the Pope.
Wash the feet of young prisoners, many of them Muslims and atheists, on this holy Thursday. It's a twist on the tradition. Previous popes have chosen to wash the feet of other
priests. What if these people didn't want their feet washed, like Muslims and atheists? Wouldn't they be like, get the fuck out of here? What? No.
Our twist on tradition was brought to you by Pepsi Twist. Fucking, I can't watch sports anymore. Sports Center's the worst.
I know.
Our Slam of the Night was brought to you by Slam IRS.
No,
Get a tax refund. It doesn't even make sense.
No, it's brought to you by that voiceover guy for ESPN is brought to you by his oof. If
by the way,
for those who aren't sports fans, just watch ESPN for just during Sports Center. The worst voiceover guy ever.
No. Forget that. The worst is, does DJ Quick do all the music for First Take? I get a lot of black people watch your
What's
show.
up with all these haters? They're lying. They're lying.
But have you noticed that? Like, I love
so
First
bad.
Take. Don't get me wrong. I'm addicted to that show because they're all so stupid. But when I
You like Carissa and Marcellus, dude? It wasn't, dude. Beetle and Cowherd are the only two. They are First Take, and it's total shit.
No. You're thinking of Sports Nation, dude. I'm talking First Take. Bayless and
You're right,
Stephen A.
I'm
Smith.
sorry.
Stephen A. Smith, or what was formerly known as Cold Pizza.
Yes.
I'm uncomfortable of where we just went.
Yeah, I love that drop.
I don't like the guy. Are you an inventor, or do you know an inventor?
Yeah, but I know that. I guess they have a really big like urban market for First Take.
Oh, I don't want to sound racist. I'm not alluding towards anything, but the show does air at 10 a.m. during working days.
Okay, well, fair enough. I see where you're going with that.
The thing is that like
they're all self-employed, is what I'm saying.
You would assume that with that time slot, they're shooting for like the mom market. But the thing is, my sister, because she's like a professional nanny, like she babysits rich people's kids or whatever. So she always watches First Take because that's her only time to actually watch sports shit.
Right.
So that's how she keeps up with it.
Yeah, and also I know what you're saying. Sports Nation has changed. It used to be Cowherd and the bitch that went to NBC. What's her
Michelle
name?
Beadle.
Yeah, she was great.
Yeah.
But she left.
They were both great, dude. Their chemistry together
I know.
was great.
Then she left, and then they replaced her with another blonde chick. It was Cowherd and this other.
Sucks.
I know, but it was Cowherd and this other blonde chick, and then Cowherd left too. He still does ESPN radio. He just doesn't do Sports Nation, where it's just some black dude. It's just different. It's not funny anymore.
It's not good. It's
Yeah.
not half as good, and they're still trying to do the same bits. But yeah, dude, Michelle Beadle and Cowherd are the only. They had a great chemistry.
No, but what I was saying is like, because I watch basketball all the time, and they have the worst plugs. The one I saw the other day, and it was real, was, it was like some half-court pass, and they're like, and there was your AT&T long-distance connection by Wade and LeBron.
no!
Like, what?
Yeah.
How about
come
how about
on.
how about Shacked a Fool, brought to you by Axe Body Spray?
I just started watching Mad Men. I've never seen the show, and it is awesome.
Yeah, I know.
It's a great show. I love it.
I've been watching actually, and I've been watching Doctor Who. I sort of watched
Professor Spacetime?
Inspector Spacetime. You mean?
Sorry.
No, but
what did he call him? Like, what did Pierce call him in that other episode?
I don't
Like Captain Time Hat.
Yeah, I started watching it at the Ninth Doctor with who was the Ninth Doctor again, Marie?
Christopher
John Paul.
Eccleston. Sorry.
Eccleston, yeah,
Dr. House,
the big ear dude, the bad guy from Gone in 60 Seconds.
And he was also in a movie that I never recommend anyone
Anyway,
seeing.
I really like Doctor Who now. I'm a humongous fan of the show. It's very good. I know, I get it. I'm a nerd, but it was really good, and now I can't stop watching it. Okay, you guys.
Did you watch Game of Thrones?
Not yet, but I have it on DVR or
Oh my God!
downloaded.
What are you waiting for? What DVR? You don't even have
I mean, I have it downloaded on the Apple TV.
is coming.
Royce is not allowed anybody to watch anything except for Doctor Who in this house.
You're so full of shit. Yesterday, I asked you what you want to watch, and you said Doctor Who. If not, I would have watched Game of
And then
Thrones.
you said no. That's stupid.
Dude, how did you not watch Game of Thrones?
Okay, I'm gonna watch
yet?
it. Would you relax? I'm gonna watch it.
I won't relax. Did you at least watch the finale of The Walking Dead?
Nope.
No, not yet.
What? What have you been doing?
Watching a lot of Doctor Who.
I'm gonna watch it. Relax.
I want to spoil it for you so bad right now.
You
just
can't.
to be a
You
dick.
can't. I've read the comics. You're not gonna spoil it for me.
Dude, the comics have nothing to do.
Ryan, is it like
with
the comics?
Series because Merle and Daryl don't exist in the comics.
Shut up, Dutch. Shut up, Dutch. Ryan.
Yeah, I could spoil it for you. It was the worst piece of shit ever.
That's
Yep. Basically,
hold on, why?
The finale of The Walking Dead
was awful.
It was so
Why?
bad.
I want to hear your reasons why.
All it was, did you like the last season? Well, we're doing it again. Because nothing happened. I was expecting a lot of shit to go down. There wasn't even action. It was just more, the governor and the Rick are going to show down. Rick and the governor are going to show down. Oh, my God, nothing happened. It was so bad.
Dude, that whole scene, the first 3 minutes of the show was the governor just stabbing the shit. By the way, Marie and Royce, I'm not going to fuck this up for anybody who hasn't seen the finale. Just take your headphones off.
Okay, headphones coming off. You got 30 seconds. Go.
30 seconds.
I'm not
really,
taking mine
dude,
off.
you don't think that him stabbing Milton and then knowing that he's gonna, turn or whatever, that whole tension that they had with her.
Yes. So quickly before he gets on, they didn't kill the governor. They didn't kill Rick. Nobody got killed. They're just gonna happen again. They're just gonna play this cat and mouse game again. I already got bored with it. Are they back?
Oh, you mean that whole scene where the governor shot up everybody and lost his mind, which meant in that moment he lost the entire. You don't think that was good? Nothing.
And
happened.
who in their right mind would go and sit back next to the governor after he just shot everybody up?
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
I didn't hear any of what Joel and Dutch said because you guys were talking at the same time.
Yeah. What Joel and Dutch said. What John said was,
John.
well, you guys are listening, so you probably don't want to spoil it. But yes, John, I agree with you 1,000,000,000,000,000%. That drove me insane.
Wow, you guys are even jaded for shows you like.
Not me. I haven't seen it yet.
Walking Dead can do no wrong to me. I was so mad.
I'm gonna go another season. Like they have like
you wanted Rick for the governor to die is what happened, right?
It was supposed to end. It's gone on way too long. It was like with Sophia. Are they going to find Sophia? I didn't give a fuck about Sophia if they found that little girl. Quit dragging it out for a year.
Is what's going on while this storyline is happening. Is that you don't understand? You don't even get the show.
I get the show, and I was not a fan.
You don't get the show, Ryan. I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, Royce.
Okay, fine. Well, when you watch it, you could let us know.
Fuck T that Royce and Maria are going to be on my side and not you two's side as far as that goes.
No, because Royce read it, and I know Royce, and he's not going to like it. He's not going to say he hated it, but he's going to say it was whatever, and he's going to be disappointed because it was a very big letdown.
My question is, at the end, pretty much all of Woodbury comes to the jail. So then, do they have enough food for them? Are they going to be pulling their own weight to like fix up the jail and go out and scavenge? Are they just leaving there and they're driving away?
Dude, the whole thing with Carl losing his goddamn mind didn't intrigue you. You didn't think that was great?
Carl is turning into a little bitch. He's turning into a whiny, pouty bitch.
Yeah, a little bitch who shoots a guy point blank right in the face 3 feet away from him. Yeah, that's a little bitch move, right?
I'm with John on this one.
Are you guys watching the same show as me?
Yes, and you are not seeing the same thing that me and Ryan are seeing.
Hey, you know what? Yeah. We've been going on too long. With
this. Wait a second. I was thinking of Moesha.
Oh, so that's the season finale you didn't watch.
Yeah.
Oh, but Royce, tell me a little bit about Mad Men because I want to watch it, but I kind of don't want to watch it.
Ryan's watching it, not me.
Dude, it is so good, and I wish I could live in 1960. It just seems like the greatest time.
Why,
That's
Ryan?
the reason why I started my drinking problem, because when I first started watching that was when I first started drinking at home alone.
Ryan doesn't drink or smoke. What makes you think that
if I lived in 1960, I would, but I would at least be able to...
If you lived in 1960, you'd be almost as segregated as the blacks.
Probably. Dude, let me tell you, because everybody says the show starts a little slow. The very first episode, the whole story arc is there's a Jew coming in who wants to advertise with him, so they're trying to go to a deli to find a Jew to make this Jew feel comfortable. That's all it was about.
I don't know. I don't have it in me to have another show on my list. I have too many shows I have to watch already.
It is so good, Royce.
I'm sure I'll watch it at some point, but
you're watching Dr. Space Time.
I'm watching Doctor Who. Okay, so I have and Doctor Who's very fun to watch.
Dr. Space Time.
I'm watching Doctor Who. Okay.
Whoa,
what's happening?
What was that?
Hello?
Who was that? Was that John?
Doing what?
I don't know. Never mind. Go ahead.
I was going to ask, Royce, are you going to be watching Defiance next week?
What's Defiance?
It's that sci-fi show that's going to try to grab the reins of what Battlestar Galactica did. It's like this whole universe in like a post-apocalyptic, futuristic Earth with alien races and crab people.
I mean, and it has a game, right? It's an MMO that's also coming out with the game. Is that the one?
It's already out, but yes.
Okay, that's the one. Okay, yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, let me get back to what I was playing with about the Pope.
In other world news, he's preached goodwill, humility, and service, and he's leading by example. But the Pope went to jail today. Calm down. He went to jail to wash the feet of young prisoners, many of them Muslims and atheists, on this holy Thursday. It's a twist on the tradition. Previous popes have chosen to wash the feet of other
You know what
priests.
A prisoner wants instead of his feet being washed is to not be in prison.
Yeah, but he can't do that. He can't wash his feet, though.
Inside a Roman basilica, but that doesn't square with the new pope's no-frills style. Call it Pope and Change. Today in Rome, and
No, I won't call it. No one will call it that. No matter how much you try, tweet it all you want.
Pope and Change.
instead of delivering mass to a packed cathedral, new Pope Francis went to prison. There he washed the feet of 12 out of nearly 50 inmates of a juvenile detention center, commemorating the act of Jesus washing his disciples' feet. The images today intended to signal how Francis is mixing things up at the Vatican by putting the poor front and center and by pursuing more modest trappings.
So is
nice
he
nerd name, Francis?
Is he going to allow? Is the church going to allow Africans to use condoms so they don't spread AIDS and stuff? Since he cares about the poor, guys. No. Okay.
He kicked off Holy Week by riding through St. Peter's Square on Palm Sunday in a Pope-mobile without bulletproof glass.
Bro, he rolls hard.
Yeah, I don't think anybody cares to kill the Pope now.
True.
Hopping out.
He's not going to take over. Like before, if you were the Pope, you ran Rome, which was half of the world.
True.
Now nobody gives a shit.
The faithful and kiss seemingly every baby in sight.
Cari amici.
His sermons, simple and to the point. A departure from his, shall we say, more verbose predecessor, Benedict XVI.
He has a pastor's heart. In that sense, he's...
I just have a feeling if two popes touch, it ends the world. That's like a paradox, right?
Yeah, so you go back in time and you shake your own hand.
Yeah, it's weird. Like I don't think two popes are ever allowed to be alive at the same time. This is fucking odd. I don't like this.
They're more of a journeyman.
Yes, Marie.
They're parallel universe popes.
Well, no, that's not true. One doesn't have a goatee.
How do you know? How do you know that's not a decision that both of them can make and it be fine?
I don't think so. I think it's like Highlanders.
Oh, you mean a backroom deal?
Yeah, a backroom pope deal.
And he is a highly accomplished scholar. In the process, we'll all get on board with the journey.
Okay, now that was making news, but this is making even bigger news with the Pope. Let me just play it.
The Backstreet Boys did a Harlem Shake video?
Yes, hold on.
Look at this. It was an emotional, sweet moment that was shared all around the globe. Pope Francis cradling and kissing young Dominic Gondreau of Johnston, Rhode Island. And new tonight at 6, we're hearing what that moment was like from Dominic's family. Here's News Center 5's Mary Saladna.
It was the hug that moved the crowd to tears and left a Rhode Island family speechless.
On fire.
It was really moving. It was.
Why did it move the crowd to tears? Because he kissed a disabled kid. So why? Because he wasn't disgusted by him.
Well,
like
he can walk now. That's the thing.
No, he can't though.
Oh,
he can't.
Well, then what's the point of a Pope kiss?
I don't. I'm sorry. Hold on, Dutch.
I don't know. It was officially called Pope kiss.
Dutch, did you think a Pope kiss just heals you? Like, do you think it was magic?
Well,
Then what's the point of doing it if you're not going to heal shit? Come on, they have special powers, right?
Popes are better than everyone. Everyone knows
Is it
that.
really called Pope Kiss, or is that just the name of a band that plays in Athens?
Okay,
that's the name for a band.
Dominic's family. Here's News Center 5's Mary Saladna.
It was the hug that moved the crowd to tears and left a Rhode Island family speechless.
It was really moving. It was. Dominic is a.
Shut up! She just punches him. Shut up! And just punches him right in his face. I'm on TV, you fucking asshole. You want to be put in the closet again?
people person, but I think he understood that that was exceptionally special, and I think that you can see that in the pictures and
No,
in the
that
video.
kid doesn't understand anything.
That kid. That's the kid sitting next to her making those noises, Marie.
I know.
It was a baby.
Is that a baby?
No, the
or...
kid's like maybe 8 or 9 years old.
Okay, shut him the hell up.
He's retarded.
Oh my God, it's annoying. Just
Well, the Pope
unmute him.
kissed him.
I don't care. It's making noise during the broadcast. Tell him to be quiet.
It was the hug that moved
Yeah,
the
nice
crowd to
mic etiquette.
tears and left a Rhode Island family speechless.
It was really moving. It was. Dominic is a people person, but I think he understood that that was exceptionally special, and I think that you can-
How is he a people person?
He's a people person because he kisses retards.
see that in the
That
pictures
doesn't.
and in
Oh, I thought the retard was a people person. I'm like, how is a retard a people person?
He's not even a
I
pe-
thought the same thing. I thought she was talking about her kid.
He's barely
Thank you.
he's barely a people.
the video because he broke out in a huge smile. And
No, he's always smiling. You know what else makes him smile? You know what else makes him smile? When he shits his pants. It's not a holy miracle. He smiles at everything.
That's not a smile. It's his anger grin.
Around the Pope. Dominic may have cerebral palsy, but he's got a great way with people. His father, Paul Gondreau, a theology professor at Providence College, is teaching this semester in Rome. He and his wife, Christiana, were excited to take their
Teach us the Romans.
Don't.
5 children to Mass in St. Peter's Square on Easter Sunday, but never did they imagine it'd be such a life-altering experience.
How is their life altered? Okay, what's changed in their life outside of that they were kissed by the Pope? What has changed? You know what's would be a bigger miracle and what I would be crying about? If this so-called God that loves people didn't make fucking retarded children. How about that? I'll cry when I see that happen. Not some fucking old man who pretend talks to God kissing some fucking poor retarded kid on the head. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't change the world.
Too much stock into God and the fact that the mom was drinking, obviously, during the pregnancy.
Okay, you think it's fetal alcohol syndrome?
Hey, correct me if I'm wrong, but with the Pope thing, don't they, in order for them to be a Pope, don't they have to perform some sort of miracle, and it has to be documented
that's
as
a saint.
miracle?
That's a saint.
Yeah, saints have to do that.
You're
now,
close, though.
Joel, your logic is flawed because God made alcohol and God made women. And what are women supposed to do except get drunk and make asses out of themselves? So it's not really
cook,
fair.
clean.
Good point. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
It's not
in Mad
really fair.
Men, the fucking pregnant bitch just smokes and drinks.
Stop
all the time.
referencing
Oh
Mad
my
Men.
God, enough about Mad Men.
Stop being a guy who's watching a show.
And I swear, I thought Irish invented alcohol.
Royce, it's only fair that Ryan wants to talk about Mad Men, considering how late you got into 24.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we're just
Beautiful
gonna.
moment, even for the people
Remember when you got
around.
into 24? Like, have you seen 24?
I know. It was really bad. I get it. I know. Trust me. I know. Everyone has that.
Dude, have you seen the Knish?
Dude, have you seen Heat?
I mean,
Knish is just the best.
Granted, I think
Dude.
Royce is actually topping it with getting into Doctor Who.
Guys,
considering
guys,
that
guys.
I
I
wasn't
can't
talking.
take Nirvana out of my car. It's just amazing.
And considering that Doctor Who started in the 60s, this actually might top it for you, your new marathon. But
Guys,
yeah.
guys. I just heard about Jake and the Fat Man. All right? Have you seen this show?
I don't even know what that
Oh my
is.
God. One word, Knight Rider.
Oh, it's so good. You guys got to watch it.
Oh, I saw an old episode of Knight Rider the other day, and his car like parachuted, and I don't want to spoil it, but it looked really realistic.
Spoiler alert, in the first episode of Knight Rider, Michael Knight is played by a different guy because he gets shot in the face, and Knight Industries reconstructs his face to look like David Hasselhoff.
Okay, that's
How lazy was it back then? It was just insert word here followed by industries.
You're right. Every bad guy. Toxco Industries. Toxco Industries. There's a bad guy for the movie.
Well, everyone knows that factories are evil.
And the guy's
Yeah,
name
that
is
sounds way better than Knight S Corp.
And in the 80s movies, the guy's name is usually Billy Cowboy Hat because he wore a cowboy hat and a bolo tie because that's how you could tell he was evil.
Like in the new
says,
Muppet
"Oh my."
movies.
Yeah.
The bad guy was Tex Rich Man.
Sorry, go ahead.
Bisexual Ian says, "Oh my God, have you guys seen Leave It to Beaver?"
It's really good. It's a really good show.
I got into this new channel called Nick at Night. They
Really?
They have some really good shows.
Ryan just got into a channel called Logo, so that's funny.
Oh, shirts and skins.
You're so gay.
Ryan is gay.
All right, Jimmy Fallon to replace Leno.
Oh, you're so gay.
Uh-oh. Oh, Dutch.
Hey, I'm Stephanie Bauer for Holly's Scoop. Somewhere in the
Stephanie Bauer. I'm emailing her right now.
At Steph Bauer TV, Marie. At Steph Bauer TV on Twitter.
Tittle, if you're listening to us, talk to your girl. We want to
All
talk
right,
to
let's play it.
The Warner Brothers lot, Conan O'Brien is savoring every last ounce of this news. Jay Leno is getting replaced eventually.
Sorry, what was that, Dutch?
You have to start from the beginning. I have to hear it one more time.
Okay, hold on.
Hey, I'm Stephanie Bauer for Holly's Scoop. Somewhere in the depths of the Warner Brothers lot, Conan O'Brien is savoring every last ounce of this news. Jay Leno is getting replaced eventually. NBC is reportedly considering replacing Jay with Jimmy Fallon as the next Tonight Show host. The news spawns from a report via the New York Daily News. According to the story, in addition to giving Leno the bump, the network honchos are on the hunt for someone to take over Fallon.
How pissed are you if you're Conan O'Brien? You stayed in that position.
I'm Conan O'Brien. I'm very rich. I'm
No,
fine.
it's not a matter of rich. I get he's going to be rich no matter what he would have done. Okay.
Yeah, only rich people say it's not a matter of money because they have it.
No. I'm saying he would have been rich whether he would have stayed on the Tonight Show or on TBS. Is what I'm saying. It didn't matter. It wasn't like it was the option of fucking go to TBS and make $45 million or go to NBC and make $50. You know.
That seems way low. Like that's not even minimum wage.
Yeah, he should hire a lawyer for that one.
Yeah.
You don't need a lawyer.
It isn't exactly the super Leno snub that Conan may have dreamt about, though. Leno's contract, a deal worth $15 million. Super Leno snub that Conan may.
What is that? Why does that happen?
I don't know.
I swear to God, if one of you have uTorrent open, or if it's Kyle, or if it's fucking Kyle playing League of Legends or downloading fucking his anime porn.
Oh, dude, I turned my phone off just thinking my Wi-Fi connection might be robbing the bandwidth. It is not me.
I did the same thing.
Set to expire in 2014. The pick for Jimmy Fallon is likely a ploy to boost ratings by getting a younger audience. So would you watch? Tweet us at Holly.
I don't watch currently. Why would I watch now? The real
tweet us at what?
I'm sorry?
She was about to say tweet us at and then you cut it off.
Yeah, what is the Twitter again, please?
At Holly Scoop?
No.
Oh, hers? I don't know.
Yeah,
I would
what
have
did
to go
she
back.
say?
I would have to go back.
Wait, the Twitter is Holly Scoop?
At Holly Scoop is the main Twitter.
HOLLY.
I wanted to hear her say it again. Fuck, dude.
Younger audience. So would you watch? Tweet us at Holly Scoop and let us know.
What's your favorite video?
What? You don't like Holly Scoop?
Scoop.
By the way, the media is reacting to this, so I'll play it.
That is sweeping the nation right now.
Here it is.
Spring out of the Easter Bunny step this year.
Economic factors may take some spring out of the Easter Bunny step this year.
Economic factors may take some spring out of the Easter Bunny step this year.
Economic factors may take some
this
spring
last
out of the
week?
Easter Bunny
Yes, I am obsessed with it.
step this year.
Economic factors may take some spring out of the Easter Bunny step this year.
Economic factors may take some spring out of the Easter Bunny step this year. Economic factors.
I'm sorry, but you understand how many times I sit there alone watching this video and laughing at how unoriginal the news is?
That is so funny.
There's a bunch of original shows that all had a great idea because they're all like-minded individuals.
No, Ryan, they have the
funny guy who's like the writer for those little quips.
Dutch, I even know you're kidding, Dutch, and I want to punch you in the mouth. And I know you're kidding, and I want to hit you right in the fucking mouth.
I know.
He wants to punch you, then he wants
kiss
to
you right in
kiss
the
you.
mouth. Oh, I was gonna kiss him.
You guys. All right.
I don't know. If being in a relationship exclusively with men makes you gay, then I guess we're gay.
Okay, I feel like that was a drop. I don't feel like Ryan just said that right now.
I really did just say that.
It wasn't clean because of the quality.
Yeah.
I was trying to give you a drop.
All right.
I think you want more drops of you. I think you feel left out the fact that I have so many botches and drops from everybody else, but not
No,
you.
it's just I'm just waiting because in a month when I have to start working late at night, so you have plenty of things to play from me. It's because I say the same things anyway. So
God,
no,
gays are
no
annoying.
notes. Yeah, see, no one's gonna know if I'm here or not.
Samoa
I had a wet dream last night.
Samoa Airlines
And
has
then one reserve search comes up.
Samoa-
I'd rather take Thin Mints airline.
I forgot about that one.
Set it up again because I had a great joke and they just didn't hear it.
Samoa Airlines has
I'd rather take Thin Mints airline. And then one reserved.
I like Tito Railways.
Samoa Airlines has
I want cookies.
Samoa
Samoa.
Right, let him talk.
Okay. Go ahead. Talk.
Stop it. Samoa Airlines has started to charge passengers by
Didn't get me addicted to bar rescue.
See, because that was from earlier and Ryan was being a dick.
Just rolling back the jokes like it's Walmart and its prices or Kmart. Who does that?
Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep
Oh
those
my
prices
God! You
rolling.
you could just call me Limp Bizkit because I'm just rolling. I'm just rolling so hard.
Like butter because I'm on a roll.
yeah.
Samoa Airlines has started to charge passengers by the kilo rather than per seat. No, this is not
rather than per seat.
Yeah, instead of charging them per seat, they charge them by weight.
Seat.
Oh, not percent.
No, per seat.
I thought per seat was a new word that you just made up.
Samoa Air started operating in the Pacific last year, and they said, "What do you think is pay per kilo the fairest way to fly?" Tell us below.
I don't know what a kilo
I thought
is.
it would be like
Maybe if they charge by pound, I would feel more comfortable.
The
Do they
range
charge by poi?
the range is from $1 a kilogram for the weight of the traveler and their baggage on the airline's shortest domestic route is about 4.6 per kilogram. $4 per kilogram, basically.
Well, I guess at least that's arguably more fair than baggage, because some bags are larger than others, and some people are just dicks.
No, but they're talking about passengers.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
how
they said
fat they are.
passengers
And bags. Both. But
So if you're a thin passenger with very little luggage, you'll just pay less. So it's more motivation to go to that gym, you fatty.
I don't know if I
But what if you're tall or muscular?
Yeah, what if you have rocking guns and you're yoked all the time?
Yeah, what if you're made of like mercury?
Okay, if you're
Or what
tall,
if you are Samoan?
if you are tall and muscular, then by default you're successful and rich, so you can afford it.
Yeah, like what if I just started like a really hardcore kettlebell training program? So now I can't fly
No,
because I care
because
about my body.
Your kettlebells training program is going to get you a lot of money, and
Ryan-
you'll have enough to support your frequent flyer miles.
Did you start a hardcore kettlebell training program recently?
Yes, recently.
Okay, well then I don't know how that's going to affect you flying.
I don't get it. So I have to pay more because I got P90X. Yeah.
Yes, you have to pay more
That's
because
fair.
you have rocking abs.
Well, also
Yeah,
because you
socialism.
because you refuse to use other people's kettlebells and you fly with your own.
Yeah, stop taking your own kettlebells in your pockets.
And I refuse to listen to the man.
NYPD sued for pepper spraying 5-month-old baby.
Ah! Was it black? Because it probably deserved it. Or maybe Puerto Rican.
Oh my God, John.
No,
That's
no,
subtlety
those
is what we
people, they
fix.
always do that shit, and like when somebody like actually reacts, everyone's in shock and awe. Fuck them.
The
Is it
whole
a 5-month-old? What was it doing?
the whole point of
Robbing a liquor store.
You know, you have
Probably
to
lookout. It was probably like a decoy. Like, oh, look how cute I am. Oh, I'm an ethnic baby. Don't look over there at my family trying to rob a liquor store.
Wow, he's like, I mean, like funny.
No, it's fucking true, man. You're in Colorado with like your
because-
eyes wide shut.
Listen, Eyes Wide Shut. I have black siblings. If you forgot about
By
that.
the way,
But listen,
you
That's
have
also my favorite movie.
They
You
they
have
are
a
they
problem with
not
black
the problem.
Stop talking over each other.
We can't hear it because Skype sucks. Don't.
Yes.
I'm done.
Skype is awful. We can't hear anything that anyone's saying.
You know it's awful, so don't berate us like this. Marie, you keep saying it in the fucking chat room. I know. We can't hear each other.
Okay, that's why I'm telling you guys that you're talking over each other in the chat room.
Oh no, it's falling apart.
I'm sorry. Yes, and John, you know we've already been this station. Thanks for the Red Show coming up right after. This has already been on the New York Post and the Huffington Post, so they're probably listening as they've been. So can we not give them
I
any
don't
more
really care.
reason?
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I don't
It's
care
great.
if there's racism or what the Huffington Post thinks. It's just John has no basis for his racism. There's no comedy behind it. He hates black babies. Who says that? That's literally what you're yelling about, a black child, a baby, and you're racist against the thing, and you say it deserves it. There's no comedy behind that. Like, you're actually getting mad at me for calling you out on that.
Dude, you live in a border town where the ghetto is like walking distance from your house, and then talk, because I know that there's a difference between
and I do.
proper human race and then the bottom dwellers, and I'm referring to bottom dwellers.
Didn't Dutch live in Baltimore?
Yeah, I did, and DC, and Philadelphia. I grew up in Philadelphia.
Chocolate
Probably
City.
lived in the good parts.
No,
I don't have to prove myself. It had nothing to do with it. That's you trying to justify idiocy.
I'll have you know that Dutch grew up in the part of Philly from the Fresh Prince video at the beginning.
Yeah.
He's playing basketball. Dutch is there playing
Philadelphia,
basketball.
born and raised.
I'm assuming that this child got pepper sprayed for being loud and obnoxious. However, when you're 5 months old, you can't speak or communicate what the problem is. So if they get pepper sprayed, their reaction to pain is going to be louder noises.
Hold on, I want to make a funny joke real quick. He probably got pepper sprayed because he was being salty.
That almost killed Royce.
That was pretty
Shut up.
good.
Trying to be funny.
Salt and pepper go together. So, and salty's also a way, like, you know, like you're kind of jive talking a
NYPD
little.
sued for pepper spraying 5-month-old baby. The New York Police Department is being sued by a woman who claims officers pepper sprayed her entire family, including a 5-month-old baby and 2-year-old child. Marilyn Taylor said the officers stopped her and her husband in the subway on August 8th, accusing them of not paying the fare. According to the lawsuit obtained by the courthouse, Taylor claims the NYPD officers then overreacted to her pushing her 2-year-old through a service store rather than using the turnstile on the way to Manhattan-bound L train. At the time, Taylor was pushing her 2-year-old in the stroller and holding a 4-year-old in her hand. Her husband carried a 5-month-old close to his chest. When questioned by the police, the Sioux claimed the aggressiveness of the officer's demeanor had upset the 4-year-old's daughter, and her mother bent down to console her and tell her everything will be okay. That's when the officers allegedly pepper sprayed Taylor, who nearly fell. Everything will be okay. That's who nearly fell to the ground. The pepper spray caused the child to scream out and choke the 2-year-old, who went into fits of vomiting, reads the lawsuit. Ms. Taylor was then placed in handcuffs as the minor child cried in fear and pain. So the kid started vomiting.
I don't think any of that's true. There's no way that. So she is saying that they just assumed that she didn't pay and just jumped to go into the subway, and then she very casually calmed down to bend over and say everything will be okay. No, that bitch fucking jumped it with her family, and the cop was probably like, "Ma'am, what are you doing? What are you doing?" And she was probably fucking talking shit like they all do, like that bitch who got fucking.
Now hold on there, Ryan.
Remember
You
at that
might
Hotline
be being
Mall?
racist.
Probably. I don't even know what race she is for me to be racist. It's just there's no way that a cop's going to make up a story that you jumped a subway rail. Like, they're not going to make that up. Like, they don't want to waste their time.
Well, I agree with that, yeah.
It does seem a little one-sided. Like, we were doing absolutely nothing wrong, and these awful police just pepper sprayed all of my children.
The complaint.
I'm sure she probably was mouthing off to the cop.
The complaint also states that officers handcuffed Taylor and pushed her so hard down the stairs it bruised her wrist and her back. After Taylor's arrest, her husband
my pussy and my crack.
Her husband's name is, by the way, we figured out what nationality they are. DeHaven McLean took all 3 children home himself. The family sought medical attention.
So he's Irish then.
So
he's clearly white.
DeHaven?
McLean.
Yeah.
McLean.
DeHaven McLean.
He's Irish.
I don't know.
McLean. Yeah, you have to be Irish.
I'm looking him up right now. Hold on.
DeHaven McLean. What would
I'm
DeHaven
black
McLean
Irish.
sound like? John.
What happened?
What would a
I
black
wanted you to
Irish
go
guy
ahead.
sound like?
Yeah.
Oh, what up, my niggas? How you doing in this glory day? I be black Irish.
Okay.
Yep, that's Black Irish for you.
It is right there.
Oh, I rip and I rhyme and I rhyme and I rip.
After the attack, the mother and father suffered ongoing eye injuries, and all children suffered emotional
Not from the
harms.
pepper spray. They just got repeatedly poked in the eyes by random people on their way home.
They kept fighting Roddy Piper, and are now afraid to ride the subways and become afraid when they see police officers.
Shut up. You're not afraid to ride the subway.
I was afraid.
No, Ryan, I'm sorry. They're afraid to eat at Subways. Because Bo Diaz...
I'm getting correct. Well, I apologize. I'm getting corrected here. Stuart says Mick is usually a Scottish
And
thing. so
he's
Mick is a
wrong.
Scottish.
Mick is Irish. Mac is Scottish.
Yeah,
Oh.
dummy.
Duh.
Me or Stuart?
And Mary is a fairy.
Big M, little C versus MAC. 2 different things. Mac and Mick.
Which one's Mick? Is it McDonald's or McDonald's?
Right.
It's a McDonald's, but it's a Big Mac.
Right.
McDonald's. That's why they have all that Irish food.
Yeah. Dude, I just went to
like chicken
McDonald's.
nuggets.
I just went to McDonald's and got a bangers and mash. What are you talking about?
I got bangers and a burger, please.
Oh, give me some chips and hold the gherkins.
The shepherd's pie rules.
That's got it.
You gotta roll your R's.
Shut up. You mean the Mech Shepherd's pie.
Rules.
The suit seeks punitive damages for civil rights violations, negligence, assault, battery, and violations of state and federal constitutional rights.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, when Jesus comes back, the only thing he should sell is his own line of shepherd's pie.
I don't know if... Ryan, come on.
Got it?
Come on, Ryan. Don't do that.
You're doing it on purpose now.
You just...
What am I doing on purpose? Telling good jokes?
I thought I was supposed to be the one with bombs.
You are. And I'm the one telling you.
Man shoots off a flare gun in Northborough Walmart.
Oh my
Man
God.
shoots off his mouth in Atlanta doing a podcast.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Police are searching for a man who shot off a flare gun in a Walmart Sunday and slipped out before officers showed up. According to the police log, officers were called to the Walmart on Otis Street at just before 6 p.m. Sunday for a report that a flare gun went off and damaged the floor. Sergeant Joseph Glavin said...
Wait, a flare gun went off and damaged the floor.
This guy aimed it at the floor. He didn't know it was going to go off. It had a hair trigger.
Jesus Christ, Survivor Man's run out of places to go. He's just doing it at Walmart now. Employees said...
my God!
Employees said a man in his 40s opened a package containing a flare gun and fired it. No one was hurt. Employees asked the man why he shot the flare, and he told them he wanted to see if it worked.
That is a white guy. That's not being racist. That's just knowing who it is.
Oh my God. You have to keep
As an employee, we're cleaning up the mess, including some paper towels that were charred by the flare. The man left the store.
Cleaning up a flammable item with something that is flammable.
Good job. Yeah, they just somewhere just cover that fire with some paper.
Paper, gasoline. That'll douse the flame.
Yeah, throw some dry grass on it.
Throw some tires. I know
gotta
that
feed
they
the
start
fire.
fire.
Lord Jesus, it's a fire.
Indianapolis man's Facebook hookup with Nobleville teen actually set up for heist, say IMPD report. A 41-year-old man who met a 16-year-old girl online he found on Facebook was robbed of his wallet, cell phone, and credit cards by the girl and her friends. The Indianapolis
You
man...
turn over like a 16-year-old and take it.
The Indianapolis
That's a
man
great turn of events.
told the police Thursday night that he picked up the girl at about 2 p.m. that day at the apartment complex.
It's perfect because they would never be able to go to the police and be like, oh, that 16-year-old I was hitting on Facebook took my wallet.
The man said that the girl wanted to meet him for sex, according to the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police report. The two drove to downtown Indianapolis where they were supposed to have a party
And
at the
sex.
teen's friend's house.
They were supposed to have sex there.
When they arrived at the house, which was abandoned,
Sex house.
the teen told the man to wait outside for her
With your pants down.
and her friends.
The sex van.
Moments later, the man was being punched.
Sexy moments later.
The man was being punched, kicked, and threatened with a gun by two males.
Sex gun.
Who also took
Sex
his wallet.
males.
Who also took his wallet, keys, and cell phone, reports say. The four robbers, police said, also took the man's car, a 2013 Lexus, and went on a shopping spree using his credit cards.
Wait, the homeboy's got a brand new Lexus and he's still meeting 16-year-olds online?
Yeah.
I guess. What else are you going to do with a Lexus and not pick up underage girls?
Right, John? Meanwhile...
Build up a credit report.
Meanwhile, three other male teenagers held the victims against their will until the others came back several hours later.
You can't overpower a teenager or two?
Three of them.
So what?
At about 9:30 p.m., the suspects returned to the victim's car to him and told him to leave. He then drove
They
back
have
to
those
his-
athletic youth sports bodies. Are you going to overpower them?
He then went back.
I figure their bodies are all like slippery like a pig.
He went back to his far north side house where he told his wife he had been robbed. He told his
Hold
wife
on.
he had been robbed.
John,
Oh, what a scumbag this
pigs
guy
aren't
is.
slippery unless they're oiled, and you can oil anything.
No, teenagers don't have any that have much body hair, and if they do, it's like a fine silk.
Yeah,
And you
because you really
can't
kind of
oil
like
water.
catch people less tame, yeah.
She's right. It is like a fine. He's right. It's like a fine silk.
You're right. John caught me in science, and I can't dispute it.
That's the
I
one thing.
truly
You can,
did.
That's the one thing you can't fight. Is absolutely can't fight science.
I can't fight
Or
John
John.
science.
Or you can't fight City Hall.
No, you can't.
I can fight that with the Bill
And
of
you-
Rights.
Or the
Friends
feeling.
with salad.
Oh, Dutch. This one I wanted to play when you're on the show because it's
nope,
what's
no, I don't want to. No.
okay.
Leave, Joel. Leave
I
now.
refuse. Nope, don't want to do it.
As of today, 53,000 people use or grow pot in Oregon because a doctor approved it for a medical reason. But what if your neighbor's medical marijuana made you sick? Hundreds.
Okay, first off, how does that happen? I want to understand how that happens.
First of all, for me, is more, it made you sick. I don't know why his voice went up
It
there.
made you
but-
sick.
Made you sick.
He sounds like Harry Carey.
Or Bob Uecker.
Hi, what if the doctor's pot made you sick?
That's a pretty good. I like it. Not bad. It's pretty good. I like it.
You like it? Okay.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Approved it for a medical reason. But what if your neighbor's medical marijuana made you sick? Hundreds of you
I
contacted
know
us.
what makes me sick is the hot dogs in the fourth inning. For whatever reason, the cooks down there aren't very good.
That is a spot on. That's
Oh, you like it?
spot
Okay.
on. That's very, very, yeah.
First
Wow.
time I've ever tried that.
Hidden
Okay.
impression, not bad.
After our story on Friday about a Southeast Portland woman who says she's getting sick from her neighbor's marijuana grow. So today we sent K2's Dan Casuto to find out who's responsible for investigating how pot...
Dad, by the way, you owe me $500 for that bet we had the other night at the Yankees game.
That's the air we breathe. What did you find, Dan?
Well, Steve, the air up here on Northeast Sandy Boulevard is very fresh and crisp. If you smell garbage in your neighbor's yard, a county health inspector will come investigate. If your car fails the emissions test, the DEQ will yank your registration. A lot of government agencies
telling us
police
laws
the air
already.
No, hold on. Let's finish.
If your battery dies, you'll jump it with jumper cables. If your fridge smells bad, you'll put baking powder in it.
If your underwear has skid marks, you got to go to the department store.
Hey, if you're going to start coughing on a mic, you got to hit the cough button.
Now today, just who's policing the pot?
Who's watching
It
the
almost
Watchmen?
seems there are just as many rules about growing tulips.
It also seems like you guys still can't figure out how to audio balance local news.
as growing pot. If you've got permission from the Oregon Medical Marijuana Program, you can grow it,
slash skateboard shop,
smoke it, even let the pollen from your plants waft next door.
And my sinuses burn, my throat burns, my eyes burn.
Bitch, that's because
Oh
you're
my
getting
God.
high as fuck.
From it.
But why are they complaining? Who cares? You know what else has
How do they
pollen?
know it's not pot, not just seasonal
No,
allergies?
it could just exactly like you know what else does that? Ragweed, like or any it's
or dandelions, or
Yeah.
any number of things.
yeah.
Gloria Peterson's reaction to her neighbor's
By the way, hold
smoke-
on real quick. They just said her name was Gloria. I'm assuming she's at least 6 years old.
Right. Yeah, probably.
Really?
Pollen may seem a little unusual.
How old did you say?
About 60-ish?
Yeah, 65 I would say if I had to guess.
That is the only people who
It
complain.
was a
about
good
that
guess.
To you and me.
About
but not to
60-ish?
the
Yeah,
doctor who-
65. Why does that
What?
keep happening? I don't know why that keeps
I
happening.
kind of like this loophole we'll get into
Yeah.
every once in a while. It feels
Is
like
it
we're
a-
stepping into that that void
Does
right
it-
before, you know what I mean? It's like in Fringe where they're almost getting to the other side, but they're not.
All right, let's try to wrap this up. We have 3 more minutes before the Red Show starts. By the way, guys, stay tuned if you're in the chat room. Red Show's coming up
Hey, stay tuned for the Red Show.
right after us. Dutch, you're going to do the outro today, right? The music and the
Oh, yeah,
text?
I-
All right,
I-
cool. Let me finish playing this real quick.
Studied it for 2 decades in California.
As widespread marijuana use occurs in states where it's been legalized, people will become more and more concerned about how other people's behavior is infringing on their health.
Just don't expect anyone to do anything about your concerns.
You could call the Portland police.
Why does he have a chalkboard? Why the fuck does he have a chalkboard?
Why?
Because everyone in Portland is a hipster, even the news reporters.
Yes.
card, there's no crime. A sergeant told me in 20 years he's never heard of a law about bad smells.
But I
sniffed around. I found
he sniffed around. He sniffed
Oh,
around.
where's that old man who punches reporters?
Call him. Call a man. Call him the man.
Now you don't get before the man gets here.
an obscure city code, odors and vapors. Chapter 8.
The woman reported that she caught the vapors.
Wow, Lordy me!
Police.
Stop with your chalk. Stop with your chalk.
Why is there so many sound effects in this video?
No, because those sound effects are him going through a barrel of chalk. Why didn't they edit that out?
I know we're trying to get out of here, but why was he doing the chalk bit?
I know. I don't know. No one knows. I know. We got to wrap up. You know what?
To the common man.
Guys, maybe the Red Show will pick up where we left off, but they probably won't. But stay tuned to them, see how much trouble they could get into. Let's see if we can get another news source to be mad at us besides the Post and New York Post and Huffington Post guys. So
I'm coming after you, Washington Journal.
yeah, we're looking at
you.
We're looking at you, Albuquerque Times. All right, Dutch, go for it.
All right, neglected hippo ticks. My aunt had a compound fracture and it didn't feel a thing. She looked down at it and passed the fuck out. When I need to lose weight and thus need to throw up. My aunt had a I copied that one twice. Sorry. Sandwich. Of course, he kissed babies on the dick. Kissing the Pope opened a tear, Royce. They opened a tear into another dimension. OMG, have you seen Law and Order? That kid sounds retarded. Tase him. I'm glad Dutch played Philly street basketball. It helped him make it onto the Houston Rockets. And that's all we have.
That's all you need.
All right, good night, guys. Red Show coming up next. Stay in the chat room. Check them out.
That's what I'm counting on. I'll let you get